There we go. Yay, I got things working. There we go. Yay, I got things working. There we go. Yay. Did. Anyway. So, I think we should go ahead and get started, shall we? There we go. What is up, though, ladies and gentlemen? BDT here, coming at y'all with some more Phasmophobia and a brand new update to it. Ooh. Oh, yes, this update we actually have ourselves kind of a giant rework of a lot of things. From this little opening, like the main menu right here, even getting a brand new piece of equipment. Got us a sound recorder, which gives us also, I think, a revamp. Also got a revamp in the evidence category. Now we actually have multiple types of evidence, which does kind of make sense too, because this is supposed to be like ghost hunting. So we're supposed to gather up multiple different forms versus just 1 to 2. Or at least like a whole bunch of, like, here's a bunch of disturbed salt. Which I guess, yeah, that does kind of make sense, because if anything, we want to make sure that we get plenty of different and varied, unique items. Like, just forms of evidence and everything. The fact that they changed this up is kind of a good thing. Sucks, but it's also a good thing. Why my... I don't know why my stream looks like on this monitor. I'm just mainly everything right. Looking like everything's going... I don't know, I guess it's just more... Yeah, right now, I am gonna be playing this with Mask Mayor, Emberwolf, possibly Eldronox if he wants to on board with it. Right now, I'm just mostly waiting. Ooh. Anyways, how's everybody doing? And mostly I'm doing pretty good. Most part. I am quite tired though. I think it's just more due to the fact that working 12-hour shifts ain't exactly easy nor fun, nor is it nor does it give me a whole lot of time for myself. And anytime I do have to myself, I'm helping out, going and doing whatever. At the very least, I also find some new interesting things, which is the reason why I posted up on all my socials saying, "Hey, the things you find when you help clean your mom's when you help I move your mom's mattress." I was not expecting to see an old pack of TMNT, I mean, like, just fruit snacks. I mean, God knows, those had to have been many years. It's surprising, I'll give it that. I I thought we'd thrown away everything that was back there. Oh, we're surprised. I'm surprised and kind of scared. What's up, Amber? How you doing? Congrats on your 1 year anniversary on the YouTubes. Uh, yeah, actually, gonna hop onto the Discord and into the voice chat. Kind of talk for a bit. It's up to you if you want it. I mean, once you get used to everything, yeah, it does kind of kind of feels more like, yeah, it's like, how in the heck did I actually make it to be like 1 year? 1 year on here. Weird. Yeah, dear. Alright. Yeah, I'm mostly just waiting on Mask to finish up doing his stuff, getting his stuff ready. I'm just put on here just to try to shoot. I'll just kind of shoot the shit. And now there's really nothing else for me to say because I've ran out of kind of like topics that it's just screaming headache. First headache in a while that I've actually had. Surprised. First headache I've had in a while. Barking at everything that moves outside. Like anyone else could hear it, but it's small. Oh, yeah, I did find out some. Yep. Uh, Found out there's a new Digimon that's actually a few new Digimon that's been, I guess, revealed. Don't know much about them yet, but kind of surprising to see. Got Sharkmon, which why is that there wasn't a Sharkmon all these years? Then we got a new design. We got a new Skull Digimon, form of Skull Seedramon, and we've also got a new Skull Greymon, like a G erosion, like a G erosion Skull Greymon. Ain't gonna lie, I am a little stupid excited for this Godzilla Digimon collab. Probably won't be able to buy most of the stuff, but yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, a new Digimon that's actually designed directly after Godzilla himself. Heck, even like some newer like Godzilla-esque transformations, like the Metal Greymon as well as Gold Greymon. Neat to see. I won't lie, I'm excited for it. I guess I get some newer news in my neck of the woods. Ow! I want to shut up. I'm waiting on you, fathead. Howdy.
Yep. I figured it might be fun to have you pop in, chatting and stuff like that while we wait on, like, Mass getting live and everything like that.
Yeah,
And
hurry up.
I figured wanted to get live a little bit early because I'm kind of excited because, like, this is basically. Well, Mochi decided to jump in and help. Yep. Do not share the camera. This is not that kind of website, Mochi. Um, anyway, back to what I was
Balloon
saying.
brain, huh? Alright, smarty.
Yes, Squish Squish said it. My 1 year anniversary on YouTube. Mochi says his 1 year anniversary on YouTube. Like, who am I kidding? He claims he's the star here. But yes, he always squeaks when he jumps. Like that. What is it, Mochi? You happy I'm letting you on the desk for like 2 seconds here? I love how like Mochi's just like, nah, I'm gonna get in the way of the entire face cam because who are we kidding? It's his show. Like he's purring away right now.
I said, Mask, you
Yeah,
shouldn't be talking
him
about a
saying,
big
"Where's my
head.
award?"
Hey, Mask, you shouldn't be talking about big heads. I'm sorry, Mega Mind. Like that. Hey, you ain't got no forehead. You got a 5 head. Nobody can see what's
And
on.
the shit talking begins.
We've been shit talking all day so far.
Honestly, I wouldn't expect anything less with you two. Like that's one of my favorite things. It's just the way y'all go back and forth with each other.
They said,
I seem to be having Mochi-based technical difficulties. I don't have bugs. I have entire cat.
like, nah, there's no. It's like that's not a. It's not a infestation of bugs. It's an infestation of. In a good way.
Gee, what do you want?
Get in your face and do.
He just wants pets. He just wants pets, pretty much.
I do kind of feel bad for my cat Ginger. When we moved the mattress out of Mom's room, he had no place to hide.
Aww.
So yeah, instead of him being, instead of him being able to hide up underneath Mom's bed when the new mattress came, got freaked out. I mean, he fluffed out, like completely fluffed out. Like even when even after they left, like I could see that he was up underneath the living room couch. Like, and his butt exposed. I'm like, oh, I'm shocked.
Funny thing about Mochi, we have tricked him a little bit to where he finds better hiding places. Because like we have one of those like things where like the mattress can like lift with a remote and everything like that. So he knows the bed is not a place to hide, so he doesn't hide under it. And the couch is a futon, so it removes, so he can't hide under the couch. So where he hides, he thinks he can hide in the shower because he's white. And he also thinks he can hide on top of the vents. Like completely exposed. But I literally will, if I see him sitting on the vent, I will pretend I didn't see him and can't find him. So he thinks he's the sneakiest cat in the world as long as he is sitting on top of something white. And Rocket Nachos confirmed it. We literally do this all the time. Like pretend he's not there if he's sitting on anything white. So he thinks he's hidden. So if we need to catch him for like a vet trip, he will just sit there and think it's a fluke or whatever like that. And that normally he can hide on it and everything. And he thinks he's fully camouflaged if he's sitting on anything white. Like, he blames himself if he wasn't hiding good enough. Like, when we had to pick him up for, like, vet trips. But he won't hide under couches. He won't hide under the bed or anything like that. He has to hide on a white surface. Like, it's to the point I will, like, leave, like, a sheet of white paper down on the floor if I need to, like, catch him and I know he's going to try to hide. Because he thinks he can hide on it. Every time.
That is a very either silly cat. I'm leaning more towards silly.
He's really smart, but we've been trying to trick him for years, so he thinks it works. The problem is he's too smart for his own good. So we have to go out of our way, and I will not let anyone else, like, break the illusion of it. And everything like that. Like,
if I ever visit.
It's the same reason. He doesn't think, like, wires and cords are something to play with. So, like, we could literally leave, like, all the wires and cords out that we want. He won't mess with a single one because he doesn't see it as a toy. So I won't let people, like, play with him, like, strings and stuff like that. They look too much like some of the cords around the house just so he doesn't learn to mess with the cords. We just keep him bamboozled.
Makes sense.
But it's kind of funny, honestly. Takes a little roundabout, like understanding like the logic of like their brains and stuff. And he doesn't have like any fuzzy siblings that will tell him that he's being stupid on it, you know. So it's been pretty great actually. But I full on tricked him so much. But he thinks he's the smart one.
Well, if anything, Ginger's Ginger thinks he can get food whenever he feels like.
Oh yeah.
Hey, then again, this cat's also kind of spoiled too, and so is my
Mm-hmm.
dog.
Yeah.
I swear, every time the dog barks or goes mental on everybody else outside, I'm like, Earl, it's fine. We're okay. We're okay. Please stop barking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to get that through to a dog is one of the hardest things in the world. I used to have a Pomeranian named Charlie, and oh, that thing had a set of lungs.
You know, funny
He
enough,
was a diva and everything like that, and oh god, he could bark and bark and bark. My dad once came in with a motorcycle helmet on, yapping away, could not recognize him with a motorcycle helmet on, and thought it
like,
was
you
the
can
end of the
smell me.
world.
You can smell me, you dang dog.
It's like he assumed someone with a motorcycle kidnapped my dad and took his clothes or some shit. Like
Dang.
that was like what was in his little fuzzy brain. I miss that dog. Cutest
Honestly,
little shit ever.
there is a. I actually had a cat named Charlie. Well, he was my brother's fiance's cat. But this cat loved to lay on just about anybody. But more specifically, he loved to lay down on me because I was fluffy and soft. I was his preferred pillow. Even when he got sick and was kind of smelly and kind of, I hate to say, like he was smelly, stinky, he would drool all over the place. Nobody else wanted that cat on top of him. I looked the cat in the face. He looked at me going like, and I said something like, yeah, what the heck, come on. And like, I didn't care if he smelled or stank. It was like, you're still my buddy. Come here. I guess this one way to show like I really am a cat person. I don't care if the cat smells to high heaven. I don't care if the cat looks funny, looks wonky or what. Like as long as you don't try to claw on me, I'm fine. I'm fine with you.
Yeah. That was weird that popped up. That was strange. Oh, it almost like shut this one thing down. That was weird. I was just trying to get this one thing to do something real quick. I keep having an issue with like Discord deciding to like black out and everything like that after a little bit. Like if it's just like sitting there. So I had to get that to like pop back up and everything. Yeah, I've been dealing with that issue for a few months now. And the fastest thing I could think of would be like, exit out of the game so I could like access the thing again. Because it happened to be open on the screen that I needed, and I was just like, yeah, I know there's an easier way to get around it, but it was easy enough on that.
Oh yeah.
Especially since we're just like hanging out here for a second, and not like we were actually like in the game.
Yeah.
Guess Mask's still getting set up.
Oh yeah. You're calling me Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron, that's a new one.
Oh come on. I'm not that good. I can't come up with brain blasts. I don't know. If anything, I find myself more as like Sheen.
I can see that.
Either Sheen or Carl.
I could definitely see Carl. I
I
could
can be in
definitely
love
see
with Jimmy's.
Carl. Hey, at least we had each other to like chat with, like while we're sitting there live and everything like that, until he gets in on things.
Yep.
I got my chocolate bar over here still. Still gotta finish up the rest of that. Like I had it open and everything. That one's really good. The whole blood orange one with the Ghirardelli chocolate.
I don't think I've ever had that. Or if I have, I just
It's worth it if you like dark chocolate.
think if anything chocolate orange that I like, or tends to be like those chocolate out during those. I swear I will go ham on. My mom actually had. I would always get them right around the holidays. And I think honestly, she'll still eat them every once in a while whenever she gets them. If she ever has like the opportunity to her. And she also goes ahead since she's doing more like calorie loss stuff. She's also like trying to stay far away.
Yeah, it's actually because of calorie stuff that I'm like leaning into it because like I'm on the opposite end of that shit.
And your I understand your reasoning for it.
I'm still trying to gain back from that health scare last year and everything. I ended up losing like 20 pounds over the course of like a couple months and everything. And I didn't have much to lose to begin with, so I lost from like 107 down. And still trying to, get that to settle back out like almost a year on.
Ugh.
But I'll get there eventually.
I think I need to go ahead and really start losing.
You
Like I'm actually climbing right
got
back up to
this.
where I was beforehand.
Mm.
I mean, if anything, people will look at me saying, like, say I look like I'm probably 2 or something. Like, no, I'm close to 200. I'm a chonky. They ain't no like they. If anything, one of my old coworkers actually said, if like I'm more built solid. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I'll say I'm solid. Solid flab, all right.
There's worse fates to be.
Yeah.
At least you don't weigh as much as like someone I dated in the past, because I think like by the time that relationship ended, they weighed like 375 or some shit. Yeah. But they also used to do that the whole like strongman style like weight lifting stuff. So it wasn't all fat, but they were dense.
Yes.
They were definitely
Basically
dense.
solid.
hmm
Yeah. I mean, if anything, like my weight's mainly either. I don't know. Mostly what my weight's coming from is.
Yeah.
I guess I could
I mean,
say
you would think eating would actually put me up a bit higher, but no, apparently it's not enough on some shit. Just my metabolism is actually unreasonably high, but like both my parents had like unreasonably high metabolisms as well. So I was like basically cursed to be tiny at that point.
Hey, I got a question.
Hmm?
My mom had actually found like this video on Facebook about autistic traits.
Mm,
I wonder if I could run some of them by you, see if that might actually be
probably
traits.
off stream would be a good idea on that one. So I
I mean,
could dig into it and focus on it.
yeah, I mean that's fine. I was just more
Mm,
curious. I don't want to just put you on the spot on that one.
yeah. I mean, I have done like a lot of reading over the years on a lot of different things on that subject for just a while now, really. But yeah, I'll definitely like talk to you about that one later. It would seem the fiery one has appeared on YouTube.
Finally, someone got some gasoline on his butt. Huh.
And Mochi
Part
is a
50 for him.
Zoomies. Yep.
Okay, I find it funny. Your 1 year anniversary, and then his, I guess, yeah, like the 50th time,
Yep, his 50th Phasmo episode.
all
So we
coincide
get
on the
all the matchy
same.
matchy shit. Oh, he's and like I'm just above my 500th piece of content posted on YouTube, and he's close to his 1000th as well. So both me and him are kind of doing like the matchy matchy like milestone goals and stuff like that. It's gonna be fun when he gets to like the 1000 subscribers and get to poke at him on that stuff too. That's gonna be a lot of fun because he's getting really close. Like he's got the watch hours. He just needs, I think it's
To
like,
get the show.
yeah, he's like 48 away again now, so
I mean, I
not
will
too
say I did lose
much.
subscribers
Yeah, I've
somewhat
been
recently. I
gaining
also,
a lot lately.
I mean, I will go ahead and say it's
Hmm.
mainly just because I just really haven't been too active on like social. Mainly because there's just not a lot of stuff I
Yeah.
can think of I can talk about without just rehashing.
You see the way I go on Blue Sky. I ramble about anything and everything. Good morning and night photos of Mochi. Getting into all kinds of game discussions with random people.
I mean, that's
Just
the thing. I
like I'm
also
all over
tried.
the place.
That's the
It's
thing.
like I don't know how I made so many friends, but like I just yap at everyone.
I mean, mainly what I try to do is at least I just get some type of conversation started, or at least try to get
Oh yeah.
some people to recommend me. That's the thing. I do
Mm.
want to at least like broaden my horizon. Every time I try to
And
broaden
I've
my
got some
horizon,
good
no people.
people to hang out with on the site that are like some chill people. Like there's a lot of good people on there here and there if you know where to look.
Yeah. So for me, it's just more of a case of here. Let me walk right in. Oh, hey, bear trap.
He's got his
Ow.
little intro going.
Yep.
No.
Ow.
Jeez, Mochi's the zoomies today.
Coach must.
Mm. He feels like he's Russian. I mean, we were good to like wait. Like if you needed to wait a little longer, I was just happy chatting.
Yeah. I just need to try to figure out
Anything,
like
we
a
got started early.
crew. Although I was hoping we'd probably be already started before now.
Yeah. My guess was 6:45. Starting at 7 is not out of the realm of possibility. You're gonna love the update. Well, hopefully I don't get stuck on the EXP screen again, because like that happened the first couple times. I missed out on the experience of 2 different investigations.
I say it just froze on you.
Uh, not the whole game, just the screen itself froze. Pretty much. Yeah, it was a pretty weird bug. I'm probably gonna go ahead and like dip out of like this since I know he's like jumping in and everything. So see you in the game.
Ugh. I guess a good one. Talk for a bit. One thing I do hate about my a phone, or like the one thing I hate about certain Android, any freaking anytime I try to check some stuff by swiping down on my phone. I think it's more like a case I like bad timing. Bad timing when it comes down to swiping down. Then a new update or a new notification pops up on my phone. Immediately moment I'm already swiping down is when the new or the notification just pops up, and then I'm like, eh. Yeah, no, no, no. Alright, so Fathead ain't gonna send me a. Yeah. Hurry up! I don't see your invite code. I didn't know. Yeah. Yeah.
In yourself.
There we go.
Checking something real quick.
Mochi,
just
do
check one more
not
thing.
scratch that mirror. I swear to God. Do
I'm
not
just checking
scratch
something
the
real quick
mirror.
before we actually get officially started.
No.
Like I'm having like
Mochi?
a little sunshine going on here, but 1 second here.
He keeps looking at the mirror like he's going to scratch it again.
But I have
And I'm just checking one thing, then we're gonna get properly started here.
Mm-hmm.
that one thing.
I'm about to. Doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I figured. Now, I just love how apparently some people just can't find anything else to do in their lives. I'm going to address this right here, Rogues. So, Exhibit A. Yeah. So, apparently there's
Okay.
someone who's chronically disliking videos on my channel and everything. I'm going to show you a little something, Rogues.
That's
Let me just kind of
again.
over
Like,
here
couldn't
to
even
this
wait till you got
right here.
started on that.
Let me see. Oh my god! The world's about to end. I just disliked my own video. Seriously, if you're actually following my channel just for the sake of dislike my content, I've been streaming for almost 9 years. I've got like, you know, a lot worse I've dealt with is someone like pushing this little button on like, you know, my streams. Please, dude, get a life. Have a nice day. Anyways, now we got that little thing out of the way. And I just got this oh so devastating dislike that I put on my own video. You know, it's just gonna completely just derail my entire channel. Seriously, I mean, like, haven't even been live like 11 minutes and someone came here and disliked it. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know too. Because, like, they started that shit on my shit and then, like, switched to your shit on that one.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Not gonna derail my channel. I mean, I've dealt with a whole lot worse. Literally had a whole community try to, like, you know, mob cyber stalk me, try to mob cyber harass me. Got a whole blog on my
Honestly, like, pathetic that they think the dislikes do much of anything. If anything, it actually helps because engagement's still engagement.
I mean, that's the thing, you know, it just helps engagement, you know? When you go and dislike someone's video, you're actually taking the time to click on that video to,
Which counts as a view.
You know, yeah. So, that's the way I kind of look at Rogues. And I'm also just kind of doing this as a thing for those who are just starting with streaming. If you got someone like this coming along and doing this, Rogues, you know,
don't take it to heart. Like,
you have to have thick skin when you get into content creation and everything. And so if you used to have someone like going and disliking your videos or whatever, you know, at the end of the day, you know, just keep doing what you love doing. Don't let someone like, for whatever reason, like they're taking time out of their day to follow your channel and dislike your stuff, or basically, or if they got a problem with someone that you're friends with and they're going to take it out on you just for whatever stupid reason. At the end of the day, keep doing what you love doing. At the end of the day, that's like the best thing you can do. Don't let people like that affect your life. As you guys can see right here, I'm about to have a good time with my friends, regardless of some punk, you know, who thinks they like, you know, it's like, oh, look at this. I'm gonna like do dislike on his stream or whatever, and he's gonna like quit streaming.
I couldn't imagine letting someone live like that rent free in my head, to be honest.
At that point, I just go on ahead and say, oh, someone like my stuff. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, so we're gonna go hunt. So we're gonna go and go hunt some ghost rogues. You know, some that's as dead as any chance they've got of actually making me stop doing what I enjoy doing.
Exactly.
I see you out there. How you doing? Let's have some fun, Rogue. We're gonna have some fun. So yeah, where are we going today, guys? We're gonna start this off with Tanglewood, I guess. Is a little bit of a palate cleanser.
I mean, we almost always start with Tanglewood. I jokingly clicked Sunny Meadows things a bit ago.
Yeah.
Tanglewood goes pretty well.
Yeah, and the thing is that I just think that's funny, you know, because I did that whole little post the other day about like addressing like a lot of what I just addressed here and everything, and they still come on here and do this.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's go have some fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. I just had fun right there.
And get started. I'm honestly really excited to see. Curious what some things. Okay, so yeah,
that's what you want to do?
Definitely.
Yeah, we got an upgrade.
A wee bit.
All right. So, anyways, yeah. See here, Mac. Basically, the way they kind of like did this now is that we basically got this awesome looking IKEA-ish looking table or whatever, I guess.
We no longer have a stack of, you know, abused books and stuff.
Yeah, no more used grimoires. We've just.
We got a tech upgrade.
Just a bit.
For sure.
Just a wee bit.
We can now record video.
Yeah.
From the desk and all.
Ooh. You have to wonder what kind of wacky idea name it would have.
Best
what do you mean, Jeremy? A flim flam table. Something like a
best camera.
Yeah.
IKEA
talking about the IKEA name.
Table. Perfect.
Beer ball or something? I don't know. like some kind of weird, wacky. I mean, I'm not like the most because that's the thing. Like, because iKey always like has like names they do like for their
They actually have a really cool extensive naming system for
like the
their stock.
like burr hole shelves. I think is like what I've used for my shelves, everything.
If
So
you
anyways, we're
ever
gonna
like want a fun rabbit hole, like you should look up like the naming conventions they use, because there's a whole system of like naming conventions they use for the different tables and like all kinds of stuff that they have there.
all right. So, yeah.
Speaking of ghosts and stuff like that, I swear I saw an arm sticking out of the van a second ago from the camera. That was funny.
I'm just gonna
Yep.
like let you.
There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
here's like the sound. Like here's the sound
Haunted
recorder,
van.
Mac, right here.
Oh yeah, it's neat. You have
Where
to
when they
hold
add
it to use
more
it.
equipment, this
When it
van's
works.
gonna have to get a whole
Yeah.
lot bigger.
Yeah.
All right, so
Or
let
we're
me
gonna have
see
to get
here.
it like
We're
a taller thing here.
I'll get the thermometer. I'll get the dots, and I'll get this.
But yeah, the sound recorder, when you hear a sound, you hold the use button on it. And hopefully it works. But like, it only records like while you're holding it.
Trying
Be
to take
careful
a
with the
picture.
pictures. We only.
Yep.
Yeah,
sorry
we
about
only
that
have
one.
5 pictures. And the delete only works for like 3 things.
Music box is right here.
You got a photo to delete already. Hey, I got a thing already. Bathroom ghost.
You know what?
Bathroom ghost already.
Already a friggin' bathroom ghost.
Maybe no.
Yeah, 42. All right, yeah. Looks like it.
Cross is in the bathroom.
I'm gonna go out here and get the cameras.
I do my mystical word talking. How did you die? Are you friendly? Actually, can you even hear me? Yeah, it's working.
Of course it's working 'cause I put it there.
No, I was also checking my microphone.
What the?
Yeah, it was doing that's that one sound effect it just did again. It did that the other day. All right, still at 42, 41. Okay,
Oh, stepped in the salt right there.
book. We're on the book.
Footprints. That's
Okay.
different.
Damn. Now then, how did you die? Are you friendly? Say anything?
We won't get dot. We won't get ghost orb. We need spirit box being empty enough.
Well, it ain't saying much anything right now. You speak? You friendly?
I'm gonna see what I can do on a video camera.
Oh, God, no.
You may want to check for freezing temps, just in case it's a demon.
I'm going back in there with him.
Yeah, when you said that they changed up
38.
some of the stuff,
The downside is it's harder to record when it's outside the room, though.
It's messing with the doors getting met.
Never mind, door moved. Got it.
Hang on. Darn it, went away.
One clip down.
Wait, you got it?
yeah, things are just getting crazy right now. It's like same movement too. Are you? Can you speak? Won't speak. Choose not to speak. Say something, damn it. And you say something. Here, give me a sign.
Mac, as a warning, uh-oh. Okay, never mind, door's
Motion
open.
sensor and parabolic could also be things.
Yeah, unfortunately...
Motion sense. That's a video.
I'm gonna say there's
Unfortunately, Mac,
not.
just so you know, salt doesn't actually count anymore, apparently.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's the reason why you got like 2 pictures right there that are,
Already ineligible.
So once those are deleted, we're gonna be like at our max, but...
Well, again, I also didn't. I thought that the salt would at least. Oh. It's. Anyway, we already got UV.
Yep, I got UV earlier.
take your meds, Mac.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna take them in. I wanna be crazy for the rest of my life.
Leave this mortal plane to be my guest.
But I trust Amber's
I got 2
cross
video
placement.
evidence.
Yeah, but
Whoop.
what happened to me the other day or whatever, I mean, her cross placement might be on point, but these ghost eyes just don't care. Let me see here.
In this update, they have been moving rooms more than before, though. So you may want to be mindful of that.
You saw that, right?
We got freezing temps.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 31.8.
Yeah, you can take that and shove it, Mac. Freezing temps. We haven't messed with a demon in...
Yeah. I figured it might be a demon.
You know, I ain't letting this thing vex me. I mean, we got to cross right down. I'm going right back in here. I want sound evidence.
Well, we can't throw away any more media, so be careful in photos and stuff like that. And that's for any media.
You got no camera.
At least the crosses work for a better distance since it's a demon.
Oh, dang it. Say something.
I'm trying to get ghostly evidence, but all I'm seeing is a cake factory.
Oh, crap.
Did I cross burn?
The cross count for unique interaction.
Crosses burning aren't counted as video evidence. That's one trippy thing, though.
I'm getting
I
my
can't
evidence on
get
me.
video evidence if there's a button in the camera, though. I will say that.
It did it again. I don't know why it won't record the sound. Unless I gotta be like right in there on it, like get to a certain decibel point.
Oh, wow. Come on, damn it. Say something. Do something.
If you die, Mac, it ain't my problem. On.
Just be careful of the camera, though. So I can get a view in on some of the stuff recording.
Talk. Come on. Talk to us.
On top, the cross lighting up again.
Don't you jinx us, Amber.
I'm just saying, y'all are messing with a demon.
Doing any damn. That's a sign.
We gave us something, Mac.
I got object thrown as a video. Oh, and there it goes.
I knew it. I heard that cross that time. That's the reason I walked on out.
That cross lighting up does not count as evidence, which is kind of wild to me on video.
Well, it counted as photo.
I don't know what quirks like Squish picked up on, like that recording though. It said something about like it helping you figure out the distance from where it is. So I guess you just got to get to the hot spot of where the sound's coming from in it too.
Yeah.
At least I got object thrown, door moved, and motion sensed on videos. Thankfully.
Grab this.
Oh, wait, there's this.
Right.
Man, you get me killed, I swear.
What are y'all messing with?
You move the crosslight.
Yeah, oh no.
Messed with the door again.
That's why I got my name down.
I will hunker down here if I have to.
That cross burnt. Y'all be careful. I saw that light up. Y'all have one shot left.
What am I doing
Hit
with my life?
that before it starts
What?
hunting.
Guys, that's all I care about, guys.
Alright, so I'm guessing got parabolic. Yeah, we got parabolic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just got cursed.
It threw something like right at the end there.
I got it to talk. Can't understand what it's saying. It sounds like singing parcel tongue. Dead serious.
Threw
Like, you
something
know,
right when y'all left the room too.
yeah, whatever you do, lady, wash your hands. All right. Well, I mean, I'm good. I mean, we still gotta find the bone, but we're playing with fire here.
Yeah,
And
I
brimstone.
thought y'all were looking for the bone.
No, I was trying to get it to talk. All right. We got one more
I can
chance,
get the
Matt.
least, sanity.
I think how many names does Damon? He's been mad as hell at us. Or she has.
Have fun.
Um.
I still got 2 more video evidence types to get somehow. Hopefully
Yeah,
one
let me
would be ghost hunting.
Yeah, that'd be great. But at least we
Well,
know
I
where
mean,
it
I
is,
guess
so
so now
it's
with
not
this-
like-
I'll get $20 off of it.
And if
Of course
anything-
you would.
Plus 2.
The only beneficiary. Heck, if anything, I grabbed some of the
Yeah,
black
you do
salt.
You do have the camera, right, Mac?
Either y'all gonna do real good or I'm gonna get $20.
I'm
hoping both will happen. You'll get $20 and we do good.
But y'all gotta live through that.
Where is that, Amber?
Good luck.
Hey, come on, let's hurry and find this thing. Get out of here. Hey, kitchen. I cannot believe this. Ah, fuck.
I was doing something. It's glitchy.
Back on off.
Hold up, walk through here, walk through here, walk through here.
All kinds of glitchy on the camera.
Back
But I
on.
don't see it.
She got me. She got me. She got me. Bye, Mac. Get out.
Ah.
That's died. Was something or I didn't see it on the cameras at all.
Yeah, he did.
It didn't appear anywhere in the room. Like, it didn't appear anywhere on camera.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. Like, all of a sudden, I was thinking she'd probably be trying to come through the, she'd try to come through the, like, front hall area. and go
Yeah,
into the
I
kitchen.
tried to look at,
I
tried to
actually
look at
set
the
up some
hall
black
and
salt
everything.
just in case.
Yeah, I looked through the hall and everything, and I didn't see nothing.
I thought at least like the
Like,
black
it was
salt would
glitching on
work.
camera all hell and back, but I never saw a ghost on it. So he ended up dying for nothing. Cause it hunted, but it didn't appear anywhere on my cameras. We'll laugh if it changed room like right at the last second, and that's why it never appeared on my camera. It was like, that would be like it. I'm gonna sit there and look at the end of the thing and see if that's what happened.
Well, I got my vote in. Wanna?
Yeah. I got my vote in, but I was just trying to see if it would like mess with the door or throw anything. So even if it's a duplicate, I could get something else on camera on the record button. You just gotta be a little careful when like someone's like on it, because like
He
it's easy to
throws
get,
the
like,
shoe.
inside their face.
My shoe now.
Yeah. But it's not really active on the camera either.
Bye, mask.
Even him to fend for himself in the afterlife there.
Maybe.
I can shoot with you, Mac, after you said that. Okay, I still got two. I still got
Okay,
money.
so you did find the bone.
Still-
No, we didn't.
Didn't find it. No, we didn't either. No,
Yeah.
what happened was, for some reason, it didn't activate the cross, so it did change rooms. The cross was
Yeah,
not
that was-
messed with.
And that was what I was saying. I was like, maybe it changed rooms because it never appeared in the camera.
The thing is, I was actually kiting it for a second, but then it caught up with me.
Yeah, I noticed that one. That's why I was also
Yeah,
trying to
back
get
to-
you to move back,
Doors
like
moved.
come back towards my way.
Favorite room changes 1. It changed
So if
the
it-
room 1 time just for you. Just
course.
for you.
It's messed up, but you know, I digress.
Round.
Oh, or just die, not grass.
Shut up. By the way, I don't care. I'm still having a good time. I mean, that wasn't a good time, but I'm still having a good time.
You were holding a whole ass shoe at the end there.
I had another one I was about to, like, you know, chuck at y'all. I made
saw.
my mission. I made sure that I took all, like, you know, like, made sure that this ghost
you
had
took
only,
the
like,
ghost
3
shoe so it couldn't run out.
No, I took, like, you know, 1 shoe from each pair, so that way it was gonna be vexed by the fact that right outside that door, or possibly on the bus, were the other shoes that needed. They couldn't get them because they can't go outside. Like I told the ghost, like, you know, you made the mistake of killing me because I like to talk, so you're gonna be dealing with this for all the rest of eternity. You're gonna be begging like someone, like, you know, a fortune teller to come in with those tarot cards, hoping they pull, like, you know, the high priestess, so I get brought back to life, so you don't have to deal with me anymore.
Yeah, didn't
Otherwise
they
they're
already?
cursed to like be missing their left shoe.
I mean,
or
isn't like the
something.
sanity
Right.
medicine also a way to help revive
Alright.
you, anyways?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
That's... You'd think that would actually be the case, especially since it's a little straight shot of adrenaline.
We don't have that yet. No, that one, it makes it where you can
Oh,
sprint
the
for
tier
10
3,
minutes.
you can run faster or run longer.
Yeah, I'm basically,
Oh.
I've got nothing.
I'm leaving it up to random. Like, that's my version of the whole Bean Boozled thing. This is like,
That
you know,
Willow
my
Street.
1-year streamiversary thing.
I think
or,
I'll
you
behave
know,
myself and
1 year
stay
on
Willow
YouTube.
Street.
I'm just like going random.
I'm gonna say random, because we are not
Straight up
going to the
random?
prison. We're not
Straight
going
random.
to the prison,
We're
guys.
Here's view. Hey, we're on that one. Finally got it
I
right.
knew we were going.
I keep saying the big ones, hoping to curse it the other way into like easy wins.
Something right here. They don't know how to count. I'm on case 445. Last stream, I was on case 444. We just did a case or whatever. These people don't know how to count.
Oh, trust
be on
me,
case
math
number
ain't
40.
exactly their
Random
forte.
case numbers, it seems.
I don't know. Who knows?
Wait,
Who knows?
it's saying 228 for me.
Well,
case
it
number.
should go by like, you know, like how many like we've had play Culminate, because I've been playing this longer than you, so. So I don't know what max
It's telling
is.
me 228.
Yeah, that's it
Oh,
should.
yeah.
If it matches. I
I
mean, if
don't
it
know how
matches
many
or
I've
whatever.
done, honestly.
That's the thing. I mean, I mean, 447 does count or whatever, but it just feels like they kind of took one away. Because the last stream they said I was a 444 on one of them. Okay, note to self. Let's not make the ghost mad.
That's fun to
Let's
make.
not poke the demon anymore.
It's fun to make them mad.
Yeah.
I love how like when demons were either like, let's poke them, or let's not touch this and get out of the house as quickly as possible. It really just depends on the day.
I'm gonna check this way first.
Okay, there's no
Luigi.
box.
Just a Luigi box. The Luigi board.
Door in front of me.
Yeah,
What?
I was kind of got worried that because Mac had talked in front of the Ouija board.
It slammed the door in front of me over here.
I was worried that we actually might start getting hunted. I thought Matt might have triggered a curse hunt because he talked in front of the Ouija board.
Oh god.
But that'd be more like the monkey's paw.
I've died on the first time running around on the with it being a yokai before.
I'll go check upstairs.
I'll back you up.
You didn't back me up last time.
Hell, I did back you up.
I'm gonna check my sanity real quick with that door slam in front of me.
Movement.
That might be evidence of a Yuri if your sanity went down.
Hold up, guys.
I'm seeing my breath. Seeing my breath.
And my sanity is like 80
Yeah, we got EMF.
We're good. 82 overall.
Questions, which room?
Right here.
46 here. 45 here, so we go in here. Oh, 39, yeah.
We got the room.
Which one?
Blue
Did you just
bedroom.
talk, Mac?
Blue bedroom.
Oh.
Yep.
Let me go get the stuff.
Can you speak? Are you here?
Hello.
Uba. You're right in the book. Right in the book. Thank you very much. You got ghostwriting.
Oh my god.
Demon room 2!
Remember? Do not. Do not. Had enough of your set.
The night.
You know I'm always sassy. Oh look, ghost orb. It's not a demon.
Okay, but also could be that punk ass mimic. Wait, mimic can't ride. Never mind.
Hey! Put that, you son of a... No! No, Mac, no. Give it back. Give it to me. Give it to me. No. We are going to have a very tidy establishment here. It's like, well, gentlemen, if you think with the glass half full, well, I'm going to think with it half empty. Let me pour this out. First off, if the tea's a ghost also, good for you. Apparently nothing came out of that pot. Nothing came out of
Pour
that
one
pot.
out for the ghost.
Wait, hold on. I thought you took it, Mac.
Oh?
Mare Rev and Thea. I've been wrecked by mares. I don't like them. You might want to turn the lights on, by the way. We could also be dealing with a Thea, and those also like wrecking you.
Might help if we also turn on the breaker.
Don't break us in the process.
At least the breaker box is in the garage.
I was about to head for the basement.
not the light. Wait, hold on.
That one was me.
Mess with the lights,
That's
baby.
me.
I'll laugh if it's a mirror. If it's messing with the light.
Because I think there's only like one. I think there's some ghosts that actually aren't supposed to be able to do that.
Only specific ones that actually can. I can't remember.
Alright, can you speak?
We need 2 more for the photos and we're good.
Tim Stott's and Spirit Box
Hold up.
is y'all's main things, by the way.
Right here.
Got paranormal talk.
Paranormal talking.
If anything, I might grab up some salt. See if we can get some see if we get some footprints.
You're watching. Good for you. It says watching me. I'll have you know, if I saw myself in the mirror, I'd be watching myself also. William.
Hey, it didn't cut out that you part of it this last time on that recording.
I think I figured out how it actually works now. We have to get like at a certain threshold or whatever. We gotta get like right there in the center of it where we can hear it more, and then click on it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
somebody's
that's
watching
kind
me.
of like my theory of the, you gotta get to like the center point and everything.
Well, I mean, well, William.
At least I can actually see the light from the yeah. Birds.
I got a video clip to delete. I accidentally doubled up on the light switch because I was just like, oh shit, it did a thing. But if it's a mirror and it's turning that light off, you might want to turn that light back on because again, the hunt threshold's higher in the dark.
Well, if it's a mayor, I didn't vote for him.
Hey, I can see that light off in that room. You might want to turn that back on.
Alright, let's see.
I'm trying to save y'all stills, you know. Oh, stepped in the salt.
I died twice from these last 2 streams. I mean, what's one more time?
25, Mac.
We're not gonna get UV though, so it's Tim Stott's and Spirit Box.
And it was ghost orbs. And wait, hold on. We got.
Rev. We got freezing temps as the rev.
Okay. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with.
Honestly, I'm actually happy about that because the mayor and the DA I have vendettas against. Oh, except in that
Hello.
loading.
Let's get on out of
That's
here.
the thing. Revenants used to be considered like the most dangerous ones before the DA came along. I mean, Revs and demons were ones people didn't want to mess with because Rev's so fast, but I'll take a Revenant over a DA any day of the week.
I mean, yeah, after the last time.
Mirrors have fucked me up.
Good
Several
grief,
times
Max.
now.
Speaking of,
William
Mirrors have absolutely
Belfield.
fucked me up.
Please do not take our
Mirrors
butchie.
at least have some logic to them.
okay,
long as
and
you
also like
don't
we
start
predict, yeah, we
them.
predict them because as long as we keep our standing up, we ain't gotta worry about it. All right,
Yeah.
firelight, paranormal. Okay,
I was doing something there for a second.
I'll take care of the firelight if you want to get the paranormal.
Parabolic or
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the camera. Did y'all get that duplicate taken care of?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, y'all got 2 sounds and 2 photos left in there. I've got my eye on the camera if it does anything. Like, I got doors messed with.
Hello, my
and-
darling, my dear William.
Well, actually,
Watching
didn't
the
get the
dark
doors
candle
messed
at
with. I
dinner.
got lights switched on
She
and
liked to
ghost
watch me
orbs.
so much.
I got the ghost one's going, I'm watching you, and I'm just like sitting here with the camera going, no, I'm actually watching you.
All we need now, everyone, is Mom speak. Because he's nervous.
Hey, I got the fire.
What the hell did you say to me? I know dang well I just heard that ghost talking.
Ew.
Firelight
Take long?
counts as a video. Light switched.
Yeah, I thought I heard William saying something when I was walking out. get one more bit of evidence on the audio while you're trying to do this.
No, I'm not hearing anything.
Just wait for it. Nice young.
Y'all are trying to get those sounds, aren't y'all?
Yes.
I mean, maybe.
Yo, William, talk to me.
Alright, Bill, say something.
At least I haven't seen a cross go up yet.
Cross goes up where we have a fight on our hands. Gonna go up somewhere if he burns it.
Okay, object thrown.
Get it?
Get nothing.
I'm almost 5 for 5 on
Got me.
unique video.
Got another, parabolic.
Well, if I got it, then Max should have got it. Okay,
I guess it operates differently. Parabolic operates differently from the recording. Okay, let's see what this one.
That was a creepy whisper.
Whatever. If you can insult me in whispers, do it in my native language, buddy.
Oh, say something. Do something.
Mac, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I've been just saying. I've been sitting here just trying to get it to talk.
Your sanity's a level 20. That explains what you did. You didn't take your freaking medicine.
Oh shit! All y'all sanity
I
is
took my
down.
medicine.
It says 40 on average. Mac, you're 17.
You do know.
Look, I'm crazy enough. I'll sit here.
Object thrown. Mask, you might want to take your meds too, a little bit. You don't even get a paranormal sound on a parabolic though. So if we're getting over sanity below 25, I've got to go.
Alright, so one of the crucifixes is already burned.
What?
One of the crucifixes is already burned.
Well,
Yeah, because there's a problem, Mac. I just took my medicine. It's not help. Your sanity's at 4.
Thank you. Thank you very much. At the parabolic.
you're no sanity.
I'm not bringing this medicine up to you, Mac. You better come on down here and take it.
Gimme. Alright. Yep.
Did y'all get the bone for subject already?
Hang on.
Haven't
You got
got
a
our
parabolic.
phony bony yet.
I mean, we ain't got the bony.
A bony.
What are you talking about? I found it like at the start of the thing.
Oh,
It was the
Yeah,
skull, remember?
yeah, that's right.
I'd have to
Keep
get
being
my
stupid,
sanity
alright?
down a little bit too.
Oh, you
If we
totally
were to
should have
get
had a
the
V8.
average sanity below 25, but if I did that, we could actually, you know, get a perfect run on this. We get one more photo and one more sound recording.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be that crazy or no?
I mean, one more sound recording.
One more sound recording, one more unique
Oh my god, I've
photo.
already died once. Now I got myself to lose.
Hold up. I'ma head on.
I'm grabbing incense. It's not going to help much, but I've got to go in to get my sanity down a little bit if we're getting that below 25.
Oh, we're probably gonna die. Please just talk to me soon so I can get on out of here. Talk to me, come on.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Someone have a photo camera.
I got it right
We
here.
gotta get a photo too.
Excuse me.
Hopefully it doesn't change rooms.
Shit. I'm
Okay.
stupid.
One arm there. So we got 3 chances still. hopefully. But if it starts hunting him hiding behind one of y'all, I hope y'all know this.
Well,
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate the confidence boost.
I've done that before.
I know you've done it before. That's how I died one time. Because you were cursed and it came out.
I love respect. Yeah, it might help if I actually grab a friggin' lighter. And exactly use the incense without a lighter. I need a lighter.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Oh shit, no! No!
Average is 44.
He's still alive?
Oh shit! It's doing a thing.
Damn it, I wish I could actually beat the damn door down.
It's setting us in. Still setting us in. OP through your, flashlight down and everything. It's still at a
You're
solid
alive!
set. Be very
Out
careful,
of here.
guys.
Let me out.
Oh shit!
Let me out.
Okay, let me out.
He's
I'm
alive!
leaving. No, it's a revenant. I don't care. Screw it. I'm gone. No.
Screw this. I'll
He's
take off my clothes when I
alive!
got you. I don't.
He's alive!
that. It's still
Yeah, and I was
only
and I
just
was in
started
the
coming
bathroom
down.
waiting for that thing to leave. You guys have no idea how much that sucked.
The fact you lived. That's the
Look,
fact
It's
that you're
not 'cause
alive.
The thing that made me kind of feel like, wait, do I actually have a chance here? Because the Revenant, it was walking slow. I knew if it saw me, it would have sped up. No, I made a beeline all the way to that bed. I didn't know where else to go. So all I know is
That,
I
that
went
back
to the door.
like,
I came downstairs.
hideaway thing
the
that it's
door
never
closed on me.
at.
I mean, so here's
Right?
basically what happened. Here's basically what happened right there. And I can't show you about to get close to the door, get stuff back in. So I'm coming for the door. Worst case scenario happened that we all hate to see happen. Coming for the door. Matt, get your ass back.
It will pull you in.
Lesson learned, isn't it? Back.
It will pull you in. It has pulled me in before.
I know. I was there. I was
That's all
there
you've
at Camp
seen that.
Woodwind.
It has
The
absolutely
moment I
pulled
was
me
coming
in.
towards, I was coming
Oh,
for the
it did that
door.
on two
The door
maps.
The door slammed in my face. I think
Ah.
I saw the door slowly moving. And then after it closed, I immediately made a beeline for this direction, went over there, turned off the lights, and I just ducked down. And thankfully, that was enough.
Yeah.
Because when I tried that last stream, it didn't work. So yeah, it's a Revenant Rogue. So I'm taking this payday and I'm leaving.
What's our sanity at? A 43.
Good enough.
So we're not getting the other picture and sound recording.
You're welcome to try. I've already done Dance with Death enough tonight.
Well, he's already had his
Detective.
back readjusted from the demon.
Josh.
Yeah, the demon back readjustment. Never
Hold on,
did.
asshole. Let me make sure I got my vote in.
I got mine in.
You should have gone on ahead and got your vote in.
Yeah, we should use preparation aids for how butthurt you are.
I'm sorry, who's the one that got butthurt? I'm not the one that got bent backwards by a demon.
Shut up.
I had a joke I could make there, but I don't know if it's stream appropriate jokes.
It's a us appropriate joke.
I'm going on vacation.
Yeah, well, then the next
A
month
nice
I'll be
beach
going on
vacation to Point
vacation.
Hope, right?
You're like a snake oil salesman. Go over there and start the thing. I don't want it, Mac.
Want it.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
It might be a while before we actually get a perfect investigate.
Okay, I'm glad I leveled up about that one because I
We
deserve
were pretty close on that one, actually, though.
it. Wait, am I about to level up? You better let me level up, dang it. I deserve it after all that. Let me level up. I'm leveling up.
I should have had 3,000 more
Apple?
experience points than I do. 'Cause it didn't
We're at
count 2 of
69.
them last time.
Nice.
Yep.
Also,
Go to
just so you know, Mac, you can
69.
also check the debriefing after you click out of it now. So
Oh
it's starting
yeah,
to
I
count.
noticed that one.
Good
Nice.
for you.
Here, nice vacation. I promised you a beach vacation. Here we go.
Alright, before we continue, guys, I'll do a quick BR. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. Beach vacation.
Just never said which beach.
Life is a beach.
His afterlife too.
A two.
Gosh. If you don't have BRB, I still hear y'all. Make jokes at my expense.
Funny.
I mean, you better make sure if you make a joke to my expense, you better make sure you remember who's funding this operation.
Yeah.
All me.
Amber.
No, me.
I almost choked on my piece of candy.
Don't choke on the candy.
I don't need to become a ghost too.
Please no.
Next level will be getting the better motion sensor and the better parabolic.
Actually, said sound sensor or oh yeah, he said parabolic.
Parabolic, yeah. Motion sensor and parabolic.
Actually,
There was a sensor involved.
I do kind of enjoy the fact that it looks like they lumped a lot of these upgrades together, so it's a whole lot easier to do.
Yeah, and you can choose which one you want to get towards first, or grab both of them at the same time, depending on how you've been playing.
Yeah. Well, for me right now, I can't really afford a few of my upgrades.
Thankfully, like, I'm like 16,000 ahead.
There have been a few deaths on my own. And I think the last... Actually, I think I was playing a little bit of professional, I think, beforehand.
Yeah, most of my stuff I've just been playing with, like, all y'all, so... I definitely was able to conserve money on a lot of my stuff.
I think I was playing a few rounds of professional. At least, like, sometime or I think we decided to start doing this one more regularly. I actually wound up roping Mask into doing this, like, at one point. I was actually having pretty good runs, like, just going completely buck wild crazy. Actually being able to do all this stuff, then all of a sudden, there's, like, one bad move against a freaking poltergeist. Did me in.
That's your problem.
But to try to recoup my cost to the next thing I know, I got killed by a demon. Like, well, damn.
I keep having the problem of being final girl too much. Like the one.
Well, you have better sense to stay away from all of this. I'm an idiot who just goes back in there for lulz.
I mean, a lot of times I stay in the truck not because I'm scared, but because I'm trying to conserve sanity for y'all on average sanity, and to try to keep, like, our average sanity up. So, like, it's not even, like, about me being scared anymore at this point. It's just tactical advantage to keep me in the truck and everything, and keeping an eye on video.
I'm trying to say what all I got. I need to pick back up. I think I got like.
Apparently, it's decided I'm paying for everything again.
Apparently so.
I mean, it's probably a smart idea with me staying in the truck so much.
Yeah, and Matt getting me killed.
I ain't done none of that stuff.
Yes, you did. You goaded me
I mean,
to go
I've
back
gotten
in.
you
I was.
killed.
It was
I didn't
completely
goad you to
against
do
my free
anything.
will. With
Mm-hmm.
I never
was,
go to
on
you
a
to do
complete-
anything.
it was in complete duress, just like you maybe picked Camp Woodwind.
See, that I still promised you a beach vacation. I just didn't say which beach.
Screw it, I'm going camping.
Yeah, apparently we're going camping, alright.
Vacation. I'm gonna go toast me some
Going on
marshmallows,
a
just like the ones y'all denied me in Among Us, and I'm gonna like have me a good time camping.
You know, I still think it's funny the fact that when I was playing Sticky Business, I made a sticker entirely to commemorate that moment and titled it Mask's Demise.
I have you know right now, I'm going out here and I'm gonna like.
It is the
pick
biggest
up my
sticker I
own
made on
sticky
Sticky Business. I gave him the
Mine
big
down
one.
Sticky business with something white. Something white sticky. Get your mind out of that gutter. I'm gonna go out here and have me some sticky ass marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm. Remember when I found the floating bone here?
Oh my god, it gets worse.
Hey! Summoning circle!
They decided to have a summoning circle by the campfire circle.
Oh, let's just watch out. We don't want to invoke any demons. We don't want to sin.
I'll send extra, just to make it even.
Oh, I found the bone. Found the bone already.
I mean,
The bone's nice.
now that is a fine bone. That is absolute cinema.
Cinema bone.
'Cause who knows what they were doing with that bone?
Could call it a bone.
Here, guys. The yellow tent, like someone, like, just friggin', like, just...
Patting bears like, raincoat
Yep.
and filled with helium.
I'm
Stretch the thing to an
both
like
of the
an
crosses down right here.
18 degree.
I threw one
Paddington's-
inside, one right outside
Paddington
here.
scare.
Shit.
I'm gonna run grab the
I took a picture by accident.
I'm gonna grab the camera. That's the word.
Oos. Oh fuck?
You good, Mac? You good?
I just had like an interaction with one of the toys. Like it just started laughing at me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you they do that.
Yeah, they definitely do
Tell
that.
you they do that.
Can you speak?
Forgot that detail. I also got a camera in there.
Are you friendly?
You can put it in the area still. Like, you can still put it in the area. In case I was wrong about where it is.
Talk to me.
Oh, she isn't done. That bitch isn't done.
Hell, that'd take long.
Shots and orbs. I'm the last of the Banshee.
Do we got orbs?
What does she say, boy?
I didn't hear her properly.
Well, now you did.
And we got ghost riding.
Yeah, y'all got that tail, Max, so shut up.
NCA is still on the table, too, by the way.
Come on, walk back through here one more time. Peace. Peace. Something? Anything? Alright, y'all did hear me say that we got ghostwriting, right?
Not yet, but yeah, we got that. So we got the ghost now. Be very fucking careful.
Anyways, back to business.
Oh, already careful.
DA's absolutely wrecked us before.
Oh, we know. I still have scars from that.
Second camera in the wider area, just in case that thing starts hunting, and I can get a video of it. Possibly.
So what all do we got so far? Do we have anything?
Writing dots, orbs. So we got a DA.
Oh, so I'm over here like, doing my, motivational rambling, and we had already figured out the ghost. Mac, you got a problem, buddy. Mac,
Oh, you bitch.
watch it. It's just...
I will murder you. Ow. Ass.
Talking about.
And I got the damn ghost anyway, so fuck you.
Starts hunting before I can even get a
Oh,
camera in.
bullshit.
I want to deeply
That is
apologize.
bullshit,
I'm
and
so
I-
sorry that I didn't kill you before it could.
Ah.
I don't know if you heard me say that. Okay.
Ah.
Oh yeah. And it starts off really fast as fuck too.
He's-
And aggressive.
Alright, so let's see. Ghost orbs. Alright, so we need one more picture. Okay, that should have counted. You got like the blurriness or whatever. I'm guessing he was trying to say you got a picture of the ghost. It didn't count. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bullshit.
I can rig up a camera right at the door, and I can tell you off the door shut from in here now too.
Okay,
I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Put a second camera right outside.
Ah.
So basically, we already know what the ghost is. So we're just want to try to go in here and get optional stuff, which is catch a video of the ghost. Yeah, good luck with that.
I'm just
I mean,
angry.
I almost got it.
That ghost move locations. Bullshit. Oh.
Feels like the ghost has definitely been wandering around a whole lot more lately.
My crosses are
I think what-
wrong. If it was hunting there, my crosses were wrong.
Alright, moved.
Might have been a bad idea to come to this map, you know, when they haven't really probably put more balance out yet.
Look at his hand off to the side.
Where?
Right there.
Can't see it.
Alas, poor Mickey. You died as you lived. Alright. Hello, Slenderman. It's 98. Let's say hi at least. I've seen Slenderman in a while on these maps. For all I know, they could. Oh. Well, it sucks. I guess I can understand.
May not be a lot of evidence or whatever. It was my idea to come here or whatever. I mean, and technically I succeeded in what I want to do. I mean, I came here, so I kind of was in a way responsible for Mag dying, so call that a win?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, you know, he's about to mouth off on me when he comes back to life.
Oh, you have no damn clue.
Just make sure you tell me how you really feel, man.
you.
Back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I know I got the right ghost. That's bullshit and you know it.
Wait, what'd you say?
I put down Thea.
I put out the. It is the. It is right, Ghost Man.
It is a Thea.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't count it.
You died.
Yeah, you died.
Fuck
That's
you,
why.
game. Also, fuck you for saying that you gotta win just because I died.
Favorite
Fuck
room
you.
changes.
I mean,
One.
I just gotta ask. I just gotta ask
It
them that.
changed its
Did you
room
die though?
again.
Shut up.
It only hunted for 3 seconds, so it probably changed to that white tent.
Oh
Well, that's
yeah,
not even
because
100
that
for 3
damn thing did not take long. All of a sudden, it barreled right towards me at super speed. Woo.
That means there's a Thea that was definitely still super young. I think they said if a Thea is at its earliest and earliest lifespan or whatever, I think they said it actually can be faster than a Rev. Think.
Yep.
Yep.
It
'Cause
got
remember,
me
that's what happened with
alright.
us.
Oh, it
That's
got
what happened
me.
to us in the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
You remember there was like no chill on that thing. Like that thing was on us immediately to where there was no getting away from it.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
It's swiggity swooty, and then it just straight up came after our booty.
Well, just Falcon
Yeah.
kicked you.
I mean, I told you I was a Thea, and be careful. I was worried about changing rooms again. Like, these crosses are nowhere near as good as they used to be. Even when I placed them all initially. It's like I need to put one in the room and one in a guess of where it could go.
But it went all right. It totally went. But I mean, I
It
said-
went all up in my face and beat my ass.
I'm sorry. Were you talking? Here, Mac.
And I
That
hope
made
it
you
goes
shush.
after you next.
Take a look at the equipment.
Well, I hope it goes after you after it goes after me.
It's already gone after me.
I'm gonna hide behind both of y'all.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna work. 'Cause by this point, we're gonna kill, end up like taking each other out, or wherever you're gonna be stuck there by yourself.
Motion sensor, witness a ghost event, and prevent with a crucifix. I should be good with that one.
Well, I mean, as long as like the ghost actually gets prevented.
Eddie, you got
Me and Matt kind of have a track record where. Just because
They keep changing their rooms a lot lately. Like,
me and
a
Mac have
lot
had
more
like like
frequently.
had the bad luck of apparently like encountering some very seraphic ghosts. They're very true to their religion. It's like, well, cross don't burn me if I believe in Jesus.
We're gonna have to stay on top of this evidence disappearing in some rooms on like it changing its hiding spot.
I want to go ahead and make sure we
Like,
have a
I
camera
may
at
just
the
start putting like cameras in various rooms at some point.
Hope you heard that, Mac.
Huh?
We got a garage ghost.
Damn. Already?
But I know where the cursed object is. The cursed object is right somewhere else.
Hold up, here.
Shut up.
Look, Amber.
What's that? I'm grabbing the camera.
Gotta get my thermometer.
I got one.
Okay.
It's not in here. It's not
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
garage.
5. In the garage.
Not.
What's that?
Temperature is reading like 55.
Hmm.
Well, it was in the garage for that 5.
Probably moved then.
The twins is on the table. It could be a false hit. I swear to God, if I figured out it's the twins.
Good news is there's no other place to check for the cursed objects. Because if we check like, you know, because we just like tried to cover the tarot cards, the mirror, the tarot cards, music box, mirror, and I think possibly the Ouija board have all been ruled out. And I know where like the monkey paw, the voodoo doll, and the summoning circle would be. Try to do it alone.
I already put the crosses in, but I think they're in the garage, and I think it was a false hit. I think it's the twins. So I'm looking for spirit box and freezing temp.
Did you hear that?
Call it a hunch.
It is in the garage. Checked in there. Maybe it is. Called it wrong.
I'll check downstairs.
Check down there too.
They're putting cameras everywhere. I'm not trusting this shit.
Alright, never mind. It's back in the garage. It's in the garage now.
Better you than me.
Because now we're in 40s.
There's no summoning circle, so I think I know what it is, and it is...
If it's not that, it's
I'm
gotta be
bringing
food
second
dog.
camera to garage. I put the first camera in the living room aimed into the house.
What the fudge? I'm not seeing the cursed object. Okay, I'm not seeing the cursed object anywhere. I'm pretty sure I covered all the bases on where they all would be.
Fine day to spine.
Okay, so
Well, I found my spine in the bathroom. Found my
it's not there.
I found my spine. It's in the bathroom. Yeah, he's got a wicked arm. And are you friendly? Give me a sign. Eek?
Putting everything else I can in there, just in case.
Right in the book. Right in the book.
Oh, son of a... I didn't check... It's the mirror, guys. I didn't check all the way back here.
Yeah, the mirror
Or
just
like
like, hey, I saw my breath, or saw y'all's breath in there. Why did I say my breath? It was y'all's breath. Ghost rating!
Oh yeah.
Not the twins, it really is in there.
Alright, so we got
Yeah,
ghost
I
riding.
didn't save the video because I was trying to let y'all know. Shit.
Jade, Spirit, or Mulan.
Can
No
you
dots,
speak?
No ghost door.
We need
Spirit
box, freezing temp, ultraviolet.
the UV, spirit box, or temps. Set up a ultraviolet thing.
Can you speak? Are you here?
I wish I would have got the writing on video, but I was more worried about, like, getting the information to y'all.
Uba.
I should have clicked the button.
Walk through the salt. Can you walk through?
At least we could put a motion sensor in there as well. I can get motion sensor evidence on video.
We got what we needed.
Spirit box.
It's just like...
Yeah.
Spirit.
Right.
The one time we don't have to click anything else.
Maggot does not like you. Get out.
Eh.
You're a 10.
Damn.
You're at 7.
Damn.
6.
Yeah, you might want to get out here and take some medicine.
Average of 55. Object thrown. I got that on video.
Or just like the little process
Damn, this thing does
goes
not like me,
around.
apparently.
Well, I mean, I wonder why.
I swear the circle goes around a little faster than it did before. Yeah, if y'all put a motion sensor on that left wall, I can get the video of it, probably.
Think about it, I did like basically get spooked by that rev earlier. I forgot to actually log that scare.
Yeah. getting some
Alright,
spooks
so we
in.
need to get like we got the ghost riding, we got the haunted mirror, we got the bone. Kind of like hard to really kind of like distinguish like what other kind of evidence we can get unless it does something out in the
Need to
field
get motion
while we're in there.
Detect motion sensor. I can get that on video.
Is the motion sensor already in there?
It's not in there yet. Theoretically.
See you in a second.
it wouldn't be too-
Here, now it's time for my ultra fast movement. It's like spot running.
Get some sound.
Keep an eye on the camera to get unique evidence.
Yeah, Mac dies. Make sure you get his good side.
Aha.
Try my best. I got two cameras in.
What
Like,
up, guys?
if y'all run to the front door when it's hunting, I can get that on video too.
Oh,
I was
that is
prepared
good
this
proof.
time. Y'all always run for the front door.
Got
Something.
bullshit. We just did. Tom, we can't find you. We just did.
I say, can't find me. I'm already outside.
It literally just said can't find me. Like we literally just found out exactly where you are.
Well, they ain't gonna find me. I'm outside.
Can't find me.
For a second.
Paranormal talking.
No, that wasn't paranormal talk. That was paranormal shade throwing. You know, she was trying like to basically say we were incompetent.
That
Freaking
spirit's got
Carmen
some shade
Sandiego,
going
where's
on.
Waldo looking?
Oh, I was like, you can't find me while it's avoiding our fucking motion sensor.
Go here, Mary Poppins. I mean, apparently you must have flew off with
Oh,
your
Mary
freaking
Poppins,
umbrella or
y'all.
I'm
something.
gonna laugh if it changed rooms, though. It going, you can't find me.
And then just
We'll
no
laugh
picture
if
can't find me.
it
Then just
changed
drives
rooms.
off in the whole truck.
What?
Perfect, like, you
I'm
may
gonna
just
laugh
more
if
evidence
it
of where you
changes
were.
rooms.
Ooh, yeah. I need the EMF.
With that,
Need the
you can't
EMF
find
placed
me.
down so I can
Okay, I
think
took
I
one more meds.
should be
Okay,
able to take like a picture of that, shouldn't I?
okay, I'm gonna try to get some more. Keep our sanity up.
Hey, at least this is like this new change is keeping us from spamming salt picks to get money.
Yeah, but that also just kind of takes the fun out of it for us.
Okay, it's throwing stuff in here.
Kind of like getting the variety. It's a challenge.
Yeah, what's mad? Want to talk?
Talk to me.
Got it. What the? It turned off.
You gotta turn the breaker box on. I can get it messing with the light on video. I bet.
You get out. We're trying to get you out of here.
Oh, it's a duplicate. Bullshit.
I kind of think that's screwed up. If it's I feel like if it's something different, it should count as different. Because we can't control this one is the problem. That thing, like the thing about this, that this is completely random.
What? I'll leave that there. Oh, come on. Well, check out that. My big old behind out of the way. This way.
Is that gonna be? Man, I can't remember if like the meds right here are still intact. You probably already took them. It's probably already took.
I took one. Well, actually, I took two because of how low mine was.
Okay, so we're definitely playing with fire here now. I want to try at least get one more. That's the thing. It's like this is like definitely destroy a perfect run. That's why you can't like throw any more any more evidence, any more media.
Hey, at least we still have prevent a hunt with the crucifix on the table, so y'all are working towards that one accidentally. I still wish I would have gotten the video of the writing, though.
Let's not forget though, like these crucifixes have been
Could y'all move
unreliable.
the
Like,
motion sensor? Cause like I can't. I'll put it like on the truck, cause it's not letting me do the record thing, cause it's behind the other thing. So can y'all move
Okay, let's
the
try this
motion
again.
sensor to
Okay,
the
oh
truck?
god dang it!
Or somewhere where it's more visible
I
for
had
me.
something in it. I had something and it
'Cause
faded.
it's not in a place where I can get some video of
Hold
the
on.
motion sensor getting activated.
You want to go up? Got it.
Cause I still need 4 videos.
Oh, come on! It's like,
It would be a big help if y'all
Oh,
could
that's
put the-
bullshit, and you know it, game.
and that should count as whispers.
Okay, that should have been whispers, not talking. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to do this anymore. For now. I mean, I'm gonna like keep trying to get like talk.
Someone move the motion sensor to the other side. I can't. Like, I've seen it activated a couple times, but it won't let me do the record thing on the video from here.
Yeah, Mac, move the motion sensor and we'll let her like take over everything else from here, whatever, since you run low. I'm not gonna try to get the talk anymore because that's the third time it's done that, and I'm not gonna like take away from her being able to get video evidence on stuff because we have to keep on throwing this stuff away. That should have counted as whispering in my view.
You think that'll work? I need to move it to somewhere else.
I mean, I can see it clearly now. Yeah, as long as I can see the box of where it starts, it'll let me record it on the video thing when it walks through it.
Counted. Yeah.
Be ready to move, Mac, or because you're 5%.
Actually, here. I'll stay right here, being a smart. And fate because I'm stupid.
Project killing.
Yeah. Stronger. Come on. Walk past the motion sensor.
Yeah.
But I still feel it's just like, okay, I can understand, like, on my side, I could, like, take a toy in there and see if it actually will interact with the toy.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like more randomized compared, like I said, if you're doing the video stuff, you decide what you're going to take a video of. If it's photos, you can
Yeah.
decide what you take a picture of. Like, you can just
And
choose
like
not to
before it
record.
records on the video, like it shows you if it's a different thing up at the top. Like it makes it easy mode on that, on like object thrown, door removed. It lets you know it's gonna be a different piece of evidence, like motion sensed and stuff, before you like click it and record it.
I mean, maybe there might be like some kind of like secret way to actually see, or like some kind of way to know what kind of
Mhm.
evidence it is, what kind it's gonna do. But still, I feel like I definitely use like some more refinement.
Yeah.
But I
That
understand
sanity's
it's not gonna be a
gone.
perfect system. I understand it's not gonna be a perfect system. They just implemented this. It's gonna need some tweaking. They said themselves it's probably not gonna be perfect, but still, it's just.
Yeah. Now it's time to be stupid. Eddie Garcia, how are you doing? Harry Garcia.
That would have been it too. It's mad.
Be mad. Gonna call it
Try
Mary
to get him talking to the spirit box
Garcia.
You do realize I'm right here, right? What crucifix? 'Cause I know what's about. You can get to talking this thing again.
Mary Garcia.
Okay, got during that time. I'll take it.
Oh yeah. This time we actually got something.
Too bad it I saw that on video.
Come on, just I hope this works. I'm worried it's gonna be a step outside the room again on us.
Hey, at least that
Yeah, we're dead.
groaning counted as a different evidence.
Get him! He don't like you.
Oh my god! Run!
Whatever.
Oh, they got me. All right. See you later. Yeah. All right, fine. I'll take that one. I'll take that L.
That didn't work. I saw it spawn in right in between where the two cross.
I'll let you win this round. Win one.
Crosses
I mean, it could have been possible.
in between
Yeah,
the
that-
two.
Fuck.
Ah. And of course, like the picture I tried to take of it didn't count.
Oh wow! Look at the video. You can actually see it in the video if you look at the negatives on it. Look at that.
That honestly frustrates me because I know I was waiting right there to try to take a picture of the cross or whatever. Okay, yeah, that one kind of frustrates me.
Ask. You can
Huh?
actually see it on the negative. Like that's what it looked like when I got the video of it.
I don't see it.
Clip this right here. On the billboard.
Dumb enough to do it. You know what? I do it again. And again, and again, and again.
So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't want to like be one to try to complain about mechanics in the game and everything, but definitely kind of feels like with the update, and I understand some things may not work, and maybe there actually is something going on with the crosses they didn't realize were, but it just feels like the cross has been more inconsistent this time. There's been, even like yesterday, like when we played before, we're up there in that room, and we were thinking that maybe the ghost went downstairs, but the crosses didn't work there. It's been like, you know,
Like
other
it
cases
spawned
where,
in that room with the two crosses in there.
well, that's the thing. It was very active on that spirit box. It was extremely active. It was throwing stuff around in there. That
Right.
ghost was in there with us at that time. It was extremely active in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
feel
Like
like
I'll
it
have to go back
definitely
and
just
look
took-
on my stream and everything like that. But yeah, it was like right in between those crosses. I'm pretty sure when I clicked that record button.
Look it up online or wherever and see if anyone else having problems with it. 'Cause like I said, I'm trying to not be as insanely critical about Rose. I feel like it could be, you know, something they changed with actually made where the crosses don't work as well.
Is like literally right by where the camera is, and it spawned a little bit
And the
to the
bolt should have
right
at least
of
like helped
where
slow it
that
down, or at
cross
least turned it
was.
back around.
Because the main thing I was thinking about was the fact. I mean, obviously this wouldn't have anything to do with it. I don't think that's the reason I kind of like just put it off on the side, like it's no. But you know, the fact I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, they did kind of like tweak like the level of the cross, or what that actually bought something else with the cross. But I feel like the progression, you know, the upgrade system would be different from how it actually works in the maps.
It's
Yeah, I
like the
think
crosses
something
used to work a lot better. I swear.
Yeah, I mean they did.
Better-
I mean,
It
I don't know.
spawned in not far
Least-
from one of my crosses.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
the
the
only
only
thing I'm
thing
just-
blatant one.
I mean, something is glowing over there, but I don't know what it is. Oh, that's just like.
That'd be
okay.
my
That's
ashes.
an EMF reader, probably.
And that's the reason why I was right there ready to take a picture of the cross or whatever, because that's, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we normally trust her place. If you go watch some of our previous streams, Rogues, you know, her cross placement is usually pretty good. I mean, on
Yeah,
Lighthouse or whatever, it worked pretty
And
well.
It's the ghost spawned in right at the back of the truck, like right at the back of the truck on that.
Yeah, and that should have been in the range of the crosses.
Yeah.
Okay. And not to mention, even I'll say that I feel like it honestly should have got me when we were in the, like, you know, in the living room, because I had my light on. I turned my light back on for a bit. Mac was the one that basically shouldn't have been got, I don't think, because, like, he was pretty quiet. Or he basically took all the precautions, I think. But anyways, let me see what the sound is. Like, I did get at least one where I got groaning.
Yeah.
I hear this.
It'd be fun if you played it back.
And it's not, and that's not so that's not so similar to the talking, huh?
It'd be funny if you played it back in your journal and it would play
Shit,
out
that is
loud
kinda-
for other people. So I could imagine recording something and then playing it back and scaring one of your friends with it. That would have been funny.
I'm just trying to remember something here. So let me see the spirit. Yeah, if only we would have bought some incense, then we could have stopped it. Either way, it's a spirit. It still makes me mad though. I mean, this time I'm mad for Mac. I mean, I don't care about the fact I didn't kill him or whatever. I'm just mad that he died like unfairly like that.
Yay, somewhat
Their
validation.
placement should have been pretty good there, though.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we normally trust your cross placement. Anyways, it's spirit.
Reason why I was being reckless.
Yeah.
These ghosts
Like
definitely
get
feel like they're kind of
killed
cheating
by
at times.
bullets.
Just a bit.
I mean, I'm salty about some of it. Ow!
There's some jobs ready
My
for you.
back.
Your problem.
Eh.
Okay, also, I'm gonna do a quick BRB again, guys, in just a second. At least I got a good payday there.
Mhm.
Finally do its thing, and then
Oh, got the pain day. Got the pain day.
That's still weird because like it spawned in not far from that cross. Unless someone moved that back cross. 'Cause that back cross I had was right near that camera, which should have been in range of where it spawned in on the back of that truck.
this thing we didn't touch it.
Yeah. So it should have been real close to that cross.
I mean, I think I will agree that there is some definite change. Oh, like some actual tinkering they need.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I'm sticking to the small maps for now.
Oh well.
Considering
If
the
anything,
process
my
of
back
being
has never felt any
complicated.
more limber. Ah, I can
Yeah.
touch my things. I can touch the back of my feet.
Yeah, well, I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
Okay, so it. Ooh, that's a new one. Did y'all ever look back behind y'all in the trophy case?
Yep, we did.
I actually kind of like that. That's kind of neat.
Hmm?
All the achievements that we've gotten so far, plus all the ghosts and stuff that we've taken on and have
Mhm.
actually successfully discovered. Like it.
We were waiting for you to discover it on your own on that one.
Oh yeah, I noticed that one. I was
Mhm.
already hopped in. I was like, ooh, like that.
At least it should be interesting to see what else we get into. I'm still gonna watch that cross placement, like. Cause like I'm pretty sure it didn't do the whole thing where it changed rooms on that one. I don't think.
Unless
Favorite
the
room changes
placement in-
one, though.
Now, what I was gonna
It
suggest
did
was
say it changed his favorite room, but it spawned in the garage.
what I'm trying to say is maybe a possibility that garage itself could be considered two separate rooms, and there was an area there that could have been. It was like put one in where like the washer and dryer were.
Yeah, but it became visible. Like I watched it pop in on the camera right near a cross. So that's what I was like having issue with. Is like it popped in like right near a cross. So I don't know. That's why I was like, oh shit, so damn much on it.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right. So, anyways, yeah, back to business. No, it's all good. I survived.
Yeah, I know you survived.
All right, just for that.
All right, we're going to Sunny Meadows.
No, we're going to random.
We're gonna go to the high
Sunny
school.
Meadows.
Watch.
No,
Or the
Look.
prison.
Sunny Meadows.
no. We're not going to Sunny Meadows. I'm telling you right
Easy.
now, we are going to the lighthouse.
Ah. I knew it. We're going to a place with
and
an
we
M.
can go camping immediately.
You know, it don't matter. I don't care if I was wrong. You were wrong too, so I still win.
Hey, I got it right. It was a place with an M. All that counts.
No, it wasn't. You
It
said
does.
Meadows.
This is a different kind of meadow. It's a little more extensive.
And last time I went camping,
Oh, so the last time we went here.
We
Yeah,
tend
it's
to die a lot when we go camping.
eh.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do the I carry. Someone else wants to carry one of these crosses. So I can get me a flashlight. Because I need me a flashlight this time.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna find the ghost first too.
Okay. They did this way for it. I'm gonna head this way first.
Here's not there. Else is over. Yeah. What? On thermometer. Throw my spirit box down there. Oh, mommy needs. Full.
Told you so. Yellow tent. Told you, man.
That's you, silly human.
Behold my mighty light.
I'm just
Ooh,
gonna
I was gonna do
drop
it.
this right there.
That's the thing I was
But-
gonna do, boy.
We got EMF 5.
No, I got one.
Damn, that did not.
Suppose I gotta come back you up, right?
Want to?
I always like take the side route, to the right to get back there through like the trash and everything, and you'll just like run straight through the building.
Are you here?
Pretty Christmas tree over here. I think we're good.
Friendly? You speak?
Hold up. There we go.
I actually got the disturbed thought on video. It actually got put like far enough in. Okay, so I can record the disturbed salt. It just has to be placed correctly like in front of where the camera is.
Muling, Obaki, Goryo, or Jin?
What's the other evidence?
Ultraviolet. We won't get spirit box.
Hold up, what's this thing? Oh, that's the EMF 5, right. Mac, you could get a picture of the EMF.
I already took a picture.
Okay, fine, whatever. I ain't gonna help you ever.
Write in the book.
You write in the book.
Walk through the dots.
Object thrown video.
Give me a sign.
Video's down.
Give me
I'm
a
gonna get
sign.
flashlight, I think this.
Give me a sign you're here. Throw the beans again. Do the things. Something. Anything. Please. Throw the book. Can you throw the book? Do something. Can you speak? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm gonna check Tim so I get back. He might be too busy with other stuff. I don't know.
Freezing temps. That work?
I found that one.
Okay, as long as the power source is off, we won't be able to use its power. So.
So don't turn on the generator.
Let's see if I can get to talk. I took some meds before I left wherever, so we should be okay on Sandy at the moment.
Yeah, by the way, we do have one. Already noticed.
Yeah.
Hopefully the ghost doesn't change rooms much this time.
Come on.
Because I don't know where the second cross is now. So.
I set it right in front of the tent.
Got it. I'm not going mad with anything. You can shut up. Wait, I can get EMF 5 on this thing?
Huh.
Okay, that works.
Okay, wasn't expecting that one.
Listen to the recording on the EMF5 one! Listen to that one back! That's hilarious!
Beep. Beep.
That's neat that you can get the recording of that! So beep beep on
When Max
there.
said beep, beep, I thought that was actually the recording. I was like, wait, is the ghost actually saying beep?
Because see, when I clicked it, it was perfect timing for you saying, "Wait, I can get EMF 5 on this thing." I thought it had caught your voice too, honestly.
Throwing shit again.
Yeah, which I don't need to get another "it moved this" one, so you gotta be careful of like double recording. I don't need object thrown anymore. I got salt and thrown object. I'm looking for other evidence in there. If you put a firelight in, I can get a recording of it putting out the fire, even if we don't need, like, the firelight's actually more useful. If you put it in the center of that area, I can actually get a recording of that if we ever need another
Yeah, here, I
unique
can get
evidence
that.
on video. The
You
fire.
want to take your meds first, Matt?
Beyond just
No, I'm already crazy enough. I don't need.
goal now.
Let's talk about we don't have the cursed object. I don't know if we ever actually really want to bother trying to find those here.
It threw the toy, or it moved the toy. Yeah, someone could put a lit firelight in there, by where that little.
Yeah, he's taking it in.
I'm already heading over.
Yep, object thrown again. So it's throwing stuff in there. If y'all want to continue the hunt for the cursed object. Did we get the bone yet?
I don't think we have.
Nope.
Do y'all need bone and object?
Hold up.
Damn, that take long.
That was quick. I guess it said no candles in my tent. Fire safety and all that. And hey, we got the thing for 3 unique videos.
Okay, we got that at least.
The
Yeah, at least y'all can like get EMF readings on the sound recording thing, possibly. We're gonna figure out this whole how we get the unique evidence thing a lot more in time.
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to see if I can find like a first object, but I don't know.
That door moved.
That's the thing, we haven't really like spent a lot of time exploring the entirety of this map really, and plus it's much bigger, so.
Oh, I've got 4 unique things at least.
that damn box.
Average sanity of 64, Mac you're at 51, Mask you're at 58 to 62, average hit 63. That second EMF 5 is a duplicate reading.
No, I already like marked it off. I'm checking the house really quick and hoping I can find something.
It's neat how they sound different on some of the EMF 5 readings. I have to figure out how you recorded
3G
that.
board.
Summoning circle in the cabin.
That works.
Give me a second, I'll be right over.
I do something, but I missed it on video.
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna look around up here see if I can see the bone. I doubt I will.
Around this thing.
Sadly, I'm not seeing a bone here, though.
Could be over at the other cabin.
I'm gonna laugh if it's in the bathroom.
I checked all around in here wherever I ain't seen it.
Actually, give me a second. I'll check the other bath.
I'll check the dock real quick just to make sure, because I don't know if anything is spawned in the dock.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm stupid. I did find it already.
Oh, man, get over here and get this summoning circle before I kill you.
That's funny, honestly.
I forgot. I did find it already. It was earlier on. I turned around. Ah!
I accidentally got a duplicate. Door moved duplicate. I thought it was something else, but I couldn't see it.
I'm just trying to get on out of here real quick.
Back.
At least no one's witnessed a
Ooh.
ghost event yet.
Okay.
That cross
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy.
Hey, can y'all delete that duplicate video? It's being very active just in case I can grab something.
Problem is, if I actually,
Y'all
all right,
got
you got the.
picture and another thing.
No, I didn't get it yet. Come back to grab some.
See, now if he does this, he'll have all the pictures, and if I could, I mean, we won't get a perfect run, but
Object thrown.
if I can actually try to like record one more thing and it does do something proper, because it's got decent recording.
Hey, it's like a
Alright,
practice.
so
run towards
it's
the
supposed to be
perfect.
at the cabin
Main
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you get, if you honestly, yeah, there's one more, some more medication for you to take. There's one more, so
It threw
I
another
can show you where it is.
thing.
I can show you where it is, but take your meds first.
I don't want.
You need them. I guess you want to get your ass kicked.
Oh, the cross already helped prevent a hunt.
Part of me wants to double check what all else you can record with that sound sensor. Cause like EMF is a neat recording.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna show him which way to go real quick, and after I'm gonna go in and see if I can score something else. But I want to wait till he gets a picture first, because at least he'll be able to fill his out. I mean, either way, it's not like it's.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna have a perfect run, because we're not getting our sanity low enough too, because this thing's aggressive.
Okay, should be around here, Mac. I'll go around here. You always want to look for the
My
colorful
sanity's
flags.
way too high to get it below 25.
Oh, there.
I'll go and
No
try
one's
this
seen
while
a
you're doing
ghost
that.
event yet.
There you are.
I sure as hell am not lighting some of the candles on that summoning circle just to get my sanity down for it.
Now then, just say hi to Jason. Hi, Jason. Then say
We're
hi
not
to
quiet,
the
so
body up underneath the
Yeah,
Under
it's
here.
really quiet. I hope it didn't change its room after that hunt
Oh, body.
attempt.
Ah, crap.
I mean, if you go in there and I can see if I can see your breath at least to test it. Well, I did see your breath in
Got
there,
something.
and I saw your breath in there, so it's still in
Fills it
there.
out. I got 3 uniques. I got groaning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, door moved. That wasn't a unique one for me.
Look at this one. Getting out of here. What is my booty?
Behind you on the way out.
Cause it ain't taking my ass.
So what this pretty much means is, well, you.
You still need to get one more of some kind.
Come on.
Yeah, but this is a pretty sweet.
This is a pretty sweet test of making sure we can get unique of all the media.
Actually,
As
here.
long as we got that firelight going for us, like, that's a pretty sweet way that we can guarantee a unique video.
If-
Motion sensor. We can put a motion sensor in. I forgot
Yeah.
that. If you put a motion sensor on that T, I can get a video of that. That'll work for my last video.
And yeah.
Do that.
It dawned on me.
That will fill out
Firelight
everything for
extinguish.
unique.
Yeah, firelight extinguish and motion sensor. We just need to be more on point about remembering those motion sensors to bring in, because I can get that on video now.
Okay, that groaning can go on.
Now.
Yeah, that would work for another unique, and it'll give y'all a chance to see a ghost event. I would have to go in to get our sanity down. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm basically.
Yang 42.
Have this damn ghost train ass cheeks.
Okay, Mac's good though.
Motion sensed. There we go.
I got that at least.
100% on unique media.
Which is the first. I wonder if that actually have its own like little bonus. It'd be cool if it did.
Oh, that would be
Let's
cool
find
if
out.
it had its own achievement.
Oh, I know it
Like, I
could.
would have
It was-
to go in there to like nerf my sanity, and I don't see me doing that. And none of us saw a ghost event.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Because again, we got like
Yeah.
sometimes these cross places that seem like it's been a bit wonky at times.
Well, I mean,
Not
that
like
one
it.
cross did work this time.
Yeah, but we've also had times before like a cross worked and another one didn't.
Yep. Yeah. But I mean, it changed rooms on that one.
So anyways, Jen.
Yep.
All right, you got your vote in, Mac?
Yerp.
At least we know we can like put that motion sensor and firelight to get those bonus videos and stuff.
So I think it's probably like our last one for tonight.
Mhm. I mean, I'd be good.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Quick, easy run. We could do another Tanglewood one, but other than that, I'm good. Because I swear,
That's
I,
right,
I
it
hope
was
it
the
doesn't put
reception.
me like close, but not it to the next
I mean,
level.
we could do. I mean, yeah, because I am getting. I'm don't know if I'm gonna level up right here. Oof. Yeah. Well, if we do one more quick Tanglewood run, I'll be at
If
level
we do
70.
one more Tanglewood run, we'll unlock 2 items.
That's what I'm saying. I'll
Yep.
I'll be at level 70.
Mhm.
Now, Mac, I
And-
got one rule for you. Don't die.
Yep. No,
Alright,
we're not
I
dying this
didn't-
run.
Let's see. I didn't die in Tanglewood this time.
Mm-hmm. You got something to say?
Mm-hmm.
You got something to say, Mac? What are you trying to say? You got something to say about me dying in Tanglewood? Then that's funny.
It's gonna be a Tanglewood tangle. If that keeps going on.
I was trying to mouth off. Dying at Tanglewood. First off, I died for you. I
It's gonna be a
died to help
demon
you.
watch. It's gonna be a demon.
Max is mad that I died helping him. I died for the
Be
cause.
mad
and
because
it
you
was a
got
very
killed by a demon. Got killed by a demon.
should have known that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for you to talk.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
What?
I've got a report that
Oh God! Clear the area near the ghost using the incense. All right, so this, yeah, two of them ain't that bad.
Honestly, I've...
Sanity below 25. I hope it gives us the tarot cards.
yes,
She's
that
ready
would.
to go
Like,
all
this
in.
would be easy if it gives us the tarot cards. Well, that's sanity. Because y'all seen the way I play with those tarot cards at the
Dang, I
end.
keep forgetting my flashlight.
Get that flashlight.
Baby. Ah! Good ice. Arrow.
It's not the box of music either.
We got I hope it's the tarot cards.
No. So it means we go and check over here.
Oh, damn.
No, it's a monkey ball. No. Nope. Absolutely not.
Get up in the fucking cabinet.
Alright, so it's the voodoo.
Like, no.
I wonder if actually it's residual from the living room or something.
I mean, it's done that when it's not even been anywhere near the room before for me.
It's the garage.
Bones in the kitchen.
Oh no.
Right by the fridge.
Mine.
So it's in here?
Yeah, it went down to 40.
Oh, fuck me! Ooh!
Heard that. I heard
Ooh!
What was that?
Heard
Heard it all the way out there. What happened?
Yeah, ghost event. Ghost spawned in, was walking right towards me. I'm going, oh shit, it's already a hut now? Damn! If I wasn't just so damn close, if I was just one off, I would have probably gotten a picture of the damn goat.
There's a camera already in there.
Yeah, I know. Going with the second camera option.
I just kind of put it in like a little crossroad area,
You know.
just to have eyes on more places.
Alright, damn it. Are you here? Reaching far across this new frontier. Can you speak?
No.
Not if you're here. You can't see.
I got that second one so I can see the doors and stuff like that to get door video easily. Or like it running, chasing y'all or some shit.
You see, that ain't gonna happen.
Keep doing the just in case. Yeah, if y'all put that saw close between where those tires are, I can probably get that as a video as well.
Every
I'm
time I
not
take
seeing
the
ghost
stupid,
orbs yet.
every time I take the stupid infernal thing out here and twitches like that, I end up tossing it.
Oh yeah. Dots ghost. It just said dots ghost. Object thrown.
That means it's picking up on dots.
It means dots is evidence. Probably.
Okay, just gotta watch out because Yokai's still on the table. Oh, so apparently one of y'all got a picture of the monkey paw already.
That would be me.
Fine. Jerk. Okay, that's another unique project thrown.
Three unique vids already.
Thank you. Can you speak? Are you here?
Safari?
We got spirit box.
Neogen Phantom raid the yokai. If it doesn't step in assault, it's a raid.
It was the other evidence? Dots?
Dots, and it's,
Dots and spirit box.
Walk through the dots again.
so you won't be getting free. Everything else is on the...
What the f-
I'm not seeing
Man,
ghost
just
orbs.
saying
Ghost
it's
orbs
12.
will be yokai.
Need the 12 minutes.
Alright. If you.
Let me raise mine off it.
Y'all should put salt down to rule out whether or not it's a race, for sure.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
That might be a good idea.
Throwing pictures.
Must be like to go to Chad Kroger trying to get you to look at that photograph.
You are a 7.
8, 23, 25, 30, 35. I am somewhat put together.
It's not a wreath.
No UV yet either.
Yeah, we would have gotten UV right there.
I missed the video on the salt, but at least there's a third salt there.
I can always put more in if needed. Still got more.
Not saying anything yet.
UV!
Whoa. So it's a phantom. If y'all got UV,
Oh, fuck.
so that was trippy. I missed getting that on video.
Hey,
Even
just,
though it was just doing something and I missed it.
You got a better angle on that.
I'm gonna take more of my sanity pill.
Well, at least I can either get it appearing or a firelight. Guarantee
Do
mine
that to
on
me.
end on unique video.
Amber, I'm gonna kill him.
We got the incense and parabolic that we can get.
Before we continue, guys, I'm gonna take another quick BRB. Be right back. I'm gonna kill you, Mac.
Straight up Dot's ghost. Toddling off. Bobbing his head back and forth the whole way. Yeah, we get area with incense and parabolic, so that should be easy.
Oh, yeah.
Less easy on that sanity. Where this ghost gets spicy.
Thing is, though, eventually I'm going to have to stay in there along with either Mask, probably you as well, Ghost.
See, look, it's toddling off, like its little head bobbing back and forth. Making its way around that minivan.
Like, I don't know, she's bored. She's just like, damn it.
Yep. See, look, doing whole circles
Hey,
around
guys.
that van. Whole circles.
Round and round, love will find a way
Emily
just give it time.
God, she's got like such a white person name with this minivan that she keeps wandering around. She probably died in that minivan or some shit.
So let's think about this. What are we doing next? Yeah, you would say that parent, just go say hey.
Yep, area with the incense, and I got the interaction on the car alarm. So, you know, y'all just need a photo and 2 sounds, and y'all got the parabolic in, so easy enough.
Please tell me y'all got that.
I didn't get it on video, but I saw when she was in there on the ground with her hair back and forth. Like, she was throwing her head around, like, with her hair back and forth, like, on the ground, on
Hey, that didn't count. Bullshit. Well, that scared the shit out of me.
What?
So that
Yeah, like,
event,
back and forth on the ground.
I honestly thought I was gonna get hunted.
Oh yeah, that's.
And I swear, that should have counted as friggin' like that should have counted towards parabolic. That should have counted.
Alright,
I don't care
you
what
guys can mess
anyone
one more time.
says. That one should have
It
counted.
would have counted towards. It would have counted towards pitcher probably.
I was just trying to like think about what else I can do. Like, I mean, because obviously I'm trying to cover like we still need to get one more photo somehow.
I gotta get my sanity down, but like it's gotta be safe enough for y'all to get y'all shit done on the photos and those 2 sound recordings and the parabolic.
Yes, all right, Mac, take your medicine one more time. We're going to try to get some more sound.
I'm gonna laugh if we can.
I'm gonna laugh if we can actually get a perfect run on this without like all dying. If at least some of us survive, it'll count.
Hopefully.
I know it's evil, but like we can almost get a perfect run. But a perfect run and keeping everyone alive is the hard part.
For the toy.
I'm trying here.
That's with a rabbit.
Shut your ass right on up.
That should have been laughing. Groaning, that
Please tell me that count as parabolic.
Yeah, you got a parabolic.
Yeah, you got some. I don't know if it's what I got, but.
One sound and one photo.
Aight.
Well, give me something here.
At least you don't have 2 throwaways to get that sound in that photo. And then we just
Yep, that's exactly what I heard.
Because we got the bone was in the kitchen. Did y'all get a picture of the bone?
Oh, I got a picture of old Phony Boney.
Crap. Well, give me one more thing here. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Okay, yeah, I do see y'all got a picture.
No, no. I don't think so. Saw that one coming.
I'm gonna go on ahead, maybe light this up a little bit. Good.
Give me more
Good.
sounds like
So y'all sitting there smudging her whole minivan? Just on our face.
So yeah, we done.
crazy woman.
Yeah, she's following like right behind y'all around that minivan.
She's like, how
No, she's
dare
like
you
slamming
go
it.
ahead and cleanse my home?
No, what you didn't see, like it was off camera or whatever. Like she gonna try to slam the. I saw that the door to the garage moving, and the moment it slammed, I picked it right back up. What the?
Yep. She's just like toddling off, like head bobbing either way. Like she's just like following like right behind y'all when y'all started to leave that room.
I know who she is. I just thought about
Y'all
it.
be
Matt.
going this way.
I think that's Lisa, or whatever. Remember, and like in the HQ, the ghost in the back room, like like shakes her head the same way. That's her.
Huh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like one.
our
Like she's the
sanity's,
one that's
like,
got like a little bit of lore to
40-something.
her. I think. There's like some lore, like the thing that ties her to Sunny Meadows. Oh, she's trying to.
Object thrown.
Can you imagine she just left her keys in the freaking?
Yeah, the door's locked. She's trying to get in with a hammer.
It's like, you know what?
You do realize you can just face
Like, fuck
through
the door,
freaking
Pete.
door.
Mm-hmm.
Get the
Try
locksmith.
telling her that. And yeah, if y'all get a photo and a sound and we get our sanity down.
Oh shit! No, I
we're
don't want to do that.
good.
No,
Photo,
it-
sound, and
ignore that
enemy,
throwaway.
and our
Oh, she heard
sanity
her
down.
call.
Well,
That one was
the
actually a
opposite
really
is
good
not in a
rhyme
good
right
place.
there.
Yeah, and I gotta get it lower too, because I've gotta go in if we're going to get it down to the 25, and y'all gotta get a photo and like a sound evidence.
I've been trying to, whatever, but you know she didn't want. And I don't know. I'm just worried we're gonna get goofed.
I'm coming with. I'm gonna,
Oh,
I'm gonna grab an incense too. 'Cause
you
I gotta
turn on
get
the
my
lights.
sanity down too.
I think she turned on the power breaker. That light wasn't
Yeah,
on.
I didn't turn the power on. I didn't turn it on.
Matt, we're gonna go here and die. You know that, right?
Winging it. It accidentally double clicked and burned my incense already. Shit. I should have brought a firelight.
So I'm the first to go.
Actually, I can go grab that.
Yeah, when I went to open the door again, it double clicked and like burned my incense already. That was the last incense.
Gone. Ah! That light!
Come on.
Burns! It burns!
It's beeping all kinds of ways.
Yeah, she ain't talking. She ain't doing anything. The fuck?
That's all. Lights on.
Like, oh, bitch! 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 You bitch! Fuck you, Emily! Fuck you! Fuck that! Fuck off! Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Fuck you, 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 fuck
Yeah,
you,
totally
fuck you.
did. That ghost walked right by me to go after him. What? What?
Ah! Of
Matt
course!
sacrificed one in
Of
me.
damn course!
Sacrificed one in me.
Screw off! Screw right off! Of course I get the last picture of the damn
I was
ghost!
trying to get it, but unfortunately, it seemed like I was trying to do something when it was starting to hunt, but I had to turn it off. God dang it.
Ah!
Run!
Ah!
This is perfect enough, Amber.
We would have had a run. We're one thing away from a perfect run.
Okay, look, I'll stand my ass right here by this garage and hope it does something.
Ah! That's bullshit! That's pure bullshit!
Holding your hand through.
That is horse shit and a half!
Don't sit there and pull your
You know
ass
what-
through.
Look, no, this ain't gonna work.
There's a picture thrown like right at the front door.
That's horse shit! Emily, you and me are going to fight now. Come here, you. Now, come on, show up. I'll specially box you. Reason. The reason why I'm the reason I call myself a paranormal pugilist. Actually, speak. Bitch, you better show your ass. Come here. Now I'm just salty. I'm salty because that is cheap BS and you know it. You cheap shotted me. You cheap shotted me. Ah! She cheap shotted me.
Prepared some jobs for you.
Huh?
I'm salty on that one. She cheap shotted me.
Well, I
One
was watching in
evidence
the
for a
locker.
perfect run.
Ah!
We were one evidence away from a perfect run.
But at least we had the highest level parabolic and like the highest level motion sensor now.
Ah!
That is the closest we've gotten to a perfect run post update on professional, so that's been fun.
Well, that's the thing is I was trying to get like she was right before she started hunting. It showed the thing going like it showed like me get like a noise thing, but I think I would have had to step out of the locker. You know, and in that
Yeah,
scenario,
probably.
Thing is,
I mean, yeah.
I'm seeing her like here's what happened on my end. I see her already starting to make a beeline for someone.
I heard steps behind me.
Yeah, thing is, I was chasing, like, behind the ghost. Hopefully I could at least get one good photo. Thankfully, I did get a decent photo.
Right.
Then all of a
I heard
sudden,
steps following behind me, and then as soon as I got close by the door, I heard steps turn around.
yeah, I think, like, the
Was it-
immediate moment that you heard those steps turn around is when she turned around and got me.
So she
Again.
actually turned around and got you.
Yep.
Because
He
like
cheap
I
shotted
had
me.
steps coming after me, and then they turned around.
Okay, so basically the way this looks is the change up is that the motion sensor we've been using as a narrow, this one is full. So basically, this motion sensor covers the whole room. Got a range of 1.5 meters, scanning, so it also scans. Light indicator, audio indicator, placeable. So yeah, this one basically is gonna scan the room for the ghost and actually has like a full sensor thing. It's actually it says a security camera that will strip apart, rebuild from the ground up, enable a vision into the paranormal realm. Place a motion sensor camera on the floor near to any ghost activity you may find. When activated, it will turn and flash a bright light wherever a ghost enters or exits detection range.
In other words, you think you can get away from us? Nah, no, you got caught on 4K.
That might help you, like if it detects like the sound and stuff too. That might actually help you on that sound recording stuff. From the way that
In the back ad again.
Possibly.
It says audio indicator. Yeah, the other one had audio indicator where it just does like a beep or whatever.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting how it does. And then parabolic level 3. Oh.
Wait, if it has an audio indicator, can you record the audio indicator for the motion sensor going off with the sound recording? Because you can record
Maybe.
the EMF
I never tried that.
beeps.
I never tried that, but let me see. Parabolic number 2. So, see what we got right here. Got the ruler. Distance indicator. So the parabolic, this parabolic actually has a distance indicator on it.
That would be neat.
Directional and distance. As a matter of fact, I think I know what it is. If I'm right, this actually might be similar. I think I actually might have said this before. This might be like similar to what it is in Alien Isolation. High quality microphone accompanied by a screen with a custom made interface. This parabolic microphone has been improved with a visual sound indicator. Each time a sound is detected within the microphone's range, a visual indicator will be shown on the screen, including distance, volume, and if the sound is on one floor above or below you, allowing you to easily track where the sound is coming from.
So that'll definitely help on some of the stuff where we're questioning which floor the ghost is on cross placement. How it's been giving us trouble. Maybe that'll help some.
Now the good news is 5 levels from now, we're going to get 2 more upgrades, and at level 80, we're going to get the last 3.
Yeah.
So next up,
so close to the better crosses.
5 levels from now, we're going to have the best sanity medication and the top firelight, which is going to be a full-on lantern.
Damn EpiPen.
Yeah, EpiPen and lantern, and then for 80, we're going to have like, the level 3 crucifix, the headgear, the level 3 headgear, which is going to be the night vision. And the level 3 incense, which is going to be like the little thing like you see them use at churches.
Honestly, I still say that the level 2 headgear is still probably our best. At least
Well,
like in a
you
medicine.
say that, but
I'm looking forward to the night vision. Because if it's night vision, I wonder if we'll be able to see ghost orbs easy that way.
I mean, who knows? We actually get it. I don't know, it's like...
I know, I'm getting it.
I mean, if we could
I
wear
feel
it,
like
that would be a whole... That would be something. Like, if we could actually,
if I'm right,
wear it and use it
it's going to be... The headgear, yeah, it's a headgear thing, so it's going to be night vision or whatever. So basically, if I'm right, it's going to completely nullify us having to use flashlights if I'm right. But I think there actually is going to be some caveats to it.
Oh, there always is.
I think if I'm correct, I think it's like if it's in your like bright, if like it's something about like it's useless. I think like in bright rooms or something, which makes sense. But let me kind of like just do a cheat. We looked up before, so
You gotta cheat a bit.
Look, okay, I've done it before. Shush. Alright, so tier 3, it basically is used by military. It also allow you to see things the naked eye can't. Type of equipment. All right, let me see. So level 3. Night vision goggles when activated brightens visibility substantially, painting the area, the player's view light green and allow them to see in the dark at the expense of added film grain. Lowered render scale and a slight fisheye effect, although reducing the player's ability to see as far as they could have. Altogether, reducing the player's ability to see as far as they could have and clearly. The display, though, through Tier 3 is a filter through normal vision, rather than the proper separate display seen in video camera and night vision mode. An active UV light will project a definite purple light when through the video camera's night vision. It will be white like from a visible ghost light spectrum. Flashlight and ghost orbs cannot be seen through just the view provided by the goggles. I don't know. It said it filters out red lights.
You can't see ghost orbs casually with the night vision goggles.
Here's the problem. The Tier 3 headgear filters out red lights. This means makes EMF level 5 on a Tier 2 EMF reader appear identical to EMF 4 on Spirit Box red lights and not be visible.
Given the fact we also have EMF.
We'll just have to wait and see how it works when we get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like something that can probably help if we don't want to use a flashlight. We gotta like just make sure there's some caveats and whatnot. But obviously, the main thing we're wanting, like when we get to level 3, is gonna be that level 3 crucifix. That's gonna like give us like a little more means to kind of fool around with like the cursed hunts. All right, but either way, guys. So we got like more stuff done tonight. We got some more upgrades and everything, and definitely had like mixed bag on regards like success rates here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mac died more times than me, so I call that a win. But either way, it was
That's
still like
fine,
definitely a fun
isn't
stream
it?
tonight. And like I said, obviously during the stream I did address things or whatever. But again, the fact matter is that it's as I've said like multiple times during the stream. Like at the start, I addressed it, making it pretty apparent to people, what my stance is on stuff. At the end of the day, no matter what, when you put yourself in the public, and this is basically, I want to say those who may want to get into streaming, this is like some very solid advice here. When you're streaming, when you're doing content creation, you gotta have thick skin. I've definitely seen, my years I've been doing live content creation, I've definitely seen like some of the worst that people can be and all that. It comes with the territory. When you're putting yourself out there in the public eye and everything. I mean, I'm not the biggest streamer out there. I'm by no means whatsoever insanely like successful or whatever. Yeah, I got I'm a partner on YouTube. But at the same time, I'm also still working every day to try to like, make sure I've earned that and all that and show like, hopefully that I'm worth, that button, the join button and all that. At the end of the day, you got people that for whatever reason, they're not going to like what you do. They're going to either be jealous of you for whatever reason. Like I said, personally, I can't see why anyone has any reason to be jealous of me. I'm human just like anyone else. But people are going to be either jealous of you. They're going to be you're going to be friends with someone that they have a problem with. So by proxy, they're going to be like, oh, well, he's friends with them. So I don't like him. Dislike. They're going to just have any reason whatsoever to try to find a reason to not like, what you do. That shouldn't stop you from doing what you like to do anyway. Yeah. Because, if you basically, spend time out of your day letting it get to you, that takes away from you being able to actually, do what you enjoy, like to the fullest extent. And there's definitely stuff going on in my day-to-day life that I've been outspoken on as far as like things that have made like my stream more complex for me. I've also been outspoken on things that happened years ago that definitely have made like me trying to do content creation. It's been like more of a struggle with like trying to rebuild after like a very rough incident that happened back when I streamed on Mixer. But I'm still continuing to do what I enjoy doing, and
we do this because we love it. Like we're just here having fun with friends and stuff like that, and if we can make someone's day brighter, like that's what makes it worth it in the end. Literally every smile we cause, that's what makes it worth it. That's why we do what we do day in, day out. Doesn't matter if someone dislikes our stream, doesn't matter if someone loves it, like our goal is just to make people happy and just maybe cheer someone up.
Here to have fun.
The main thing is that I'm not here to compete with anyone. The thing is, for me, it's not a competition anymore. Some people get really competitive with streaming and content creation. It's like, oh, this person's doing better than me. They've got more subscribers. They got more followers. Who cares? At the end of the day, don't compete with others. Don't get jealous. Don't compare yourself to others. I'll admit I've been about that a few times where I compare myself to others, but I never outright went and been like, oh, that person's doing better than me. I hate what they're doing. Dislike or whatever. It's basically just in the sense of, I want to see others succeed who actually deserve to succeed. But, if you're going to pretty much just spend any time of your day getting upset because if someone blocked you on the internet and you want to go and start disliking their content because they blocked you based on a difference of opinion, here's a news flash, okay? It's the internet. It's basically, it's a double-edged sword. You're going to find people you're going to enjoy the company of on the internet. You're going to find people you're not going to enjoy the company of. Also, it's basically, at the end of the day, everyone's going to have their own opinions. That's the beauty about free will. And also the bad thing about free will. Some people can have like a free difference of opinion, and it can be a good thing. You know, people can have like different opinions. It can be good. People can have different opinions, and it can be a bad thing. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's just a matter of pretty much just like what I'm trying to say. Like before I get too long-winded, too late, is that you know I've been doing content creation, like I said, for years now, and you know I just want like anyone who wants to get in this to know. It ain't gonna be easy. I'm not saying that to discourage anyone, but you got to have, it's something you have to have thick skin getting into. And if you don't have thick skin, you gotta learn to develop it. Because at the end of the day, one of the best ways you can really like, you know, just straight up say this, you know, piss someone off. Not that that's my goal, where but piss someone off, like you know, who is hating on what you're doing. Is just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep breathing. You know, and just keep breathing,
They
keep
say
doing what
the
you're doing.
best
Keep,
revenge is living a good life.
and
Just keep
that's-
going on, keep having fun.
I mean, just like, you know, how I addressed it at the beginning of the stream. You guys saw what I did. I outright dislike my own stream to basically say, okay, you're basically taking time to click on my video and press a dislike button. So what? Who cares? Yeah, do your
We're still
thing.
gonna have our
But
fun.
I'm just showing right here, you know, at the end of the day, you're just wasting your time when you could just be going around and doing more productive things. You know, my thing is like, if it's the
Don't
person
let
I think
people
it is
live
just doing
rent free
it,
in your head like that. That you gotta chase them down.
if it's one of the people that I think it may be or whatever, if it's like one person in question, if it's them, well, at the end of the day, you know, they basically dug their own grave in regards, like, you know, what they did, like, you know, to me and have done to others. If it's possibly them, you know, in regards like the person who, I'm not saying it's the person that, you know, led the cyberbullying attack on me years ago. Yeah, and as Sammy said, YouTube just sees as engagement. If someone dislikes your content, two things to look at on it. For one, if someone is disliking your content, at least it means that you're doing something enough to where people are noticing it. And yeah, self-reflect. Feel like, you know, if you feel like, you know, basically need to self-reflect on your content, see if there's anything wrong with what you're doing, do so. But also just don't let someone, you know, disliking your stuff be like a immediate thing. It's like, oh, someone disliked my content, I'm doing terrible at this. Don't do that. Don't let them have that satisfaction. At the end of the day, dislikes or likes are still engagement on YouTube. They still are having to click on your video
they
or your
gotta
stream
click
or
into your
whatever.
video to click that dislike. You got you another view at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
it's still a view. And at the end of the day, if you basically just like, you know, just keep your head high on it, it's like, okay, yeah, they disliked it. So what? You know, they still had to click on here and basically.
Gotta self-reflect to make sure, you know, it's not like you doing something wrong. Because, like, if you do something wrong, you know, gotta address it and be responsible on that. But if it's someone just, you know, trolling for the sake of trolling, you know, gotta move on with your day, keep having your fun.
That's like a definition of their character and not yours.
Absolutely.
You know, like I said,
Some
that's
people
just my
tell
thing.
themselves by their actions more.
I mean, and that's just like, because, again, and I'm saying this again, Rogues, from personal experience, because I don't want to see people. I mean, when I first started streaming, yeah, I definitely didn't have as thick skin as I do now, and some of it did get to me. But as you guys saw, started a stream, dislike my own stream just to show like just how stupid and irrelevant it is. You know, it's like people for some reason still believe this day and time that a dislike holds a lot of merit. Yeah, there are some that it may affect negatively and may actually make them, you know, get them in their head. I'm not one of those people. No, it's just.
I'm having too much fun with my friends gaming to let a dislike get in my head. So, like, you know.
And, you know, it's.
Aside from the dying. Yeah, honestly, just having too much. Really give a crap.
So, I mean, that's just basically, you know, the best advice I can try to give someone just starting out. Like, one of the bits of it, people are not going to like what you're doing. That's a thing that comes with content creation and just putting yourself out there in any kind of public eye. Truthfully, if every single person liked you, then every single person that's doing content creation would be partnered, would be successful, so on and so forth. You know, there wouldn't be a challenge to it. And I feel like if that was the case, a lot of people would probably like, you know, they would come maybe complacent or whatever the word is, where it's like, it basically, if the challenge isn't there, they don't get as much satisfaction out of it. I like challenging myself. I like trying to improve myself, you know, putting the effort in to try to, like, you know, make, you know, what I'm doing worth it. And I'm not the best streamer out there. I'll tell anyone, I'm not the best streamer in existence, and I don't strive to be. I don't want to be the next Markiplier. I don't want to be the next, you know, PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or any of these other famous names come to mind. I want to be the first me. That's my main concern. And I'm hoping that maybe, you know, if I ever do make it with my content creation, I can be someone who, even if I, you know, definitely got a potty mouth and times that I, you know, will admit I can be a little bit abrasive on things. I still, like, you know, want to see others succeed. Be a streamer that hopefully can kind of like guide others if they need it and try to teach people like I'm trying to say right here. You know, and you guys just kind of like saw, basically, you know, made like the dislikes into part of the content tonight. I made it part of, like, you know, the whole thing. Literally showed, like, I basically clicked over to my video on the stream. Hey, see this, guys? Click. You know, and my thing is just I don't have time to get insanely bent out of shape over someone who thinking they can have they can basically protect themselves with the anonymity of the internet and everything, and just post a dislike and think, oh yeah, he's gonna spend the next several hours, the next few days trying to figure out who I am. He's gonna be pulling his hair out. He's gonna just be right there just beside himself, thinking that
Now we're
someone
gonna
doesn't like him.
A lesson for anyone
And
else
it's
getting into
literally in the
content
end,
creation.
and it basically just comes down to it. Like they're doing like this. I'm just like certain memes involving Thanos. I don't even know who you are. So, and yeah, obviously somebody say, oh, well, you're speaking on all this like this, where it's obviously getting to. I'm basically using this as a means, using my experience with this. Whoever it is, it's been just my past few streams. Again, I think I have an idea who it is, and if it's one person, obviously, my thing is that they dug their own grave. They shot themselves in the foot with trying to target me years ago with the mob cyber harassment thing. If it isn't them, it's the other person I think it is. Well, if they're getting bent out of shape over someone blocking them to the point that they got target someone else that has nothing to do with the situation, instead basically just they're getting so upset over someone blocking them, they got to target that person's friend who has nothing to do with the situation. Well, honestly, welcome to the internet. People are gonna block you over difference of difference in opinion, over different reasons or whatever. You got two choices. You can either
some people ain't got time for that. They'll sit there and block and move on.
You can throw a tantrum about it, or you can just be like, okay, well, you know what? Life's short. This person blocked me. That's their choice. I'm gonna move on with my life.
Yeah.
Trust me when I say I've got several people that blocked me back when I was on Mixer. I had a few block me, and some of it actually is what kind of started some of the mob cyber stalking stuff. Because these people block me and yet continue to try keep tabs on trying to keep tabs on what I was doing during my streams and collect the evidence of it. Basically, show what was done. Some people basically try to side with them, trying to make it out like I was the bad guy. I was like, I'm not gonna be the bad guy for standing my ground against people that are continuously trying to basically stalk my every move. When by all accounts, if they block me, general consensus would say if they block me on social media, you block someone because you want to move on. So it's them being immature about it and everything. I'm trying to continue working on my content while they're trying to focus on what I'm doing instead of themselves. That's the thing, Rogues. If you want to get into concentration,
do this long enough, you're gonna run into people like that. But it's best to just move on the best you can and focus on the good people you have around you.
Yeah, it's just short version of it, because God knows I've went on a rant with this, Rogues. But seriously, truly,
8 minutes.
Hush. If you're gonna get into content creation, you are gonna attract bad eggs. But just because you attracted bad eggs doesn't mean that you won't find a carton full of good eggs at some point, or there won't be some good eggs in the carton. If that makes sense.
Just hold your people close, because they will get you through it no matter what, no matter how dark the days get, how long the days get. Just those days being able to sit back with your friends, shit talk, have fun. Even as you're dying to random spiritual beings and stuff like that, on and off.
Get those cheeks slapped by a spectral being.
Yeah, I mean that's basically kind of goes with
as long as the pile of good is bigger than the pile of bad.
It's kind of like it's like the thing I posted the other day, basically addressing this the first time it happened, and then tonight I was like, wait, I'm just curious, I wonder, and this is basically where I actually was able to see evidence of it. Because I was like, I want to see if they actually are trying to do this the moment I go live. And sure enough, within 15 minutes they did. I was like, okay, that definitely tells me this person is either basically following me from someone else I'm live with. Can I go ahead and say, it's basically a situation that Amber was involved with recently or whatever. I feel like it's very likely it's someone that had a problem with her that is basically targeting me just because I'm associated with her. Not gonna go any further into the details about a situation like that, because that's Amber's story to tell if she decides to.
That I blocked them because it's just I ain't got time for this. Chill. It's just a horror game kind of moment.
But basically, it may be them, it may be someone else. But the point is, it's someone who pretty much obviously basically went into my went into my YouTube studio. I was like, yep, that confirms it right there, because I actually was gonna do it. I was like, I want to make sure next time I'm gonna go and check that midway through. And sure enough, within 15 minutes, that shows to see if there's someone that's following me. That's basically just follow me just for the sake of, trying to dislike my content. And, just thinking that's going to dampen my day. Or either that, or when Amber is going live, they're checking to see if they're following her, and they see that I'm live alongside her, they go and come and target me for whatever reason. I feel like what it could be is that they may have tried to target Amber originally, saw that she just doesn't really care about as much. And so they're coming after me. And it's yeah, I might be the worst one about this, because I'll make a comedy act
You're
about this during my
you're
stream.
gonna laugh and just dislike your own stuff. Like you've done that before when people like try to mess with you, like disliking your stuff, like was gonna get to you. You've laughed multiple times and go, you know what? Dislike my own stuff. How about
I
that?
mean, it's literally, at the end of the day, it's literally just someone taking a few seconds out of their time to go into a video, and push like a little button that says dislike. Why should I be mad? My thing is, it's like, okay, they're like coming on my stream or my, video. It's like, hey, watch this, guys. Yeah, watch this. Click. Yeah, I just made his day bad. No, you didn't.
No, we're just gonna laugh.
You
about
totally
it.
didn't. I mean, no, it just dumbfounds me that some people think that, that actually holds any merit or whatever. I mean, to me, it's encouragement. At the end of the day, the likes are encouragement, the dislikes are encouragement, because it's like, okay, if someone likes my content, that means I'm doing something right by others, keep doing what I'm doing. Some people dislike my content, be it if like it's not for them, or it's basically maybe it is a sign to me like to improve and do better. I'm gonna like try to improve and do better. And that's basically anyone who wants to get into content creation. I just want you guys to like just really take all this to heart.
Yeah.
You're gonna find people that aren't gonna like what you do. It's gonna be a given. As you grow as a content creator, it's gonna possibly be something that's gonna happen. It's gonna be like just like how does you go to school or whatever, go to college, go to work. There's gonna be someone that, by all accounts, for whatever reason, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of say this, a little bit bluntly here. You're gonna like wonder. I don't really want to like use the term like you're gonna they'll make you wonder why their parents ever became sexually active, but basically just because that's a bit crude.
Don't let the hatred just continue.
Yeah, don't let the hatred drag you down. Like,
don't become part of the
keep
same
doing what
cycle.
you're doing, keep having fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
you're
certain.
Not hurting anyone, like have fun with things.
It's just like kind of like a certain phrase from like Hellsinger Bridge goes. Don't wait for the stupid, you'll be crying all day.
Swear, I think now that I'm thinking about it, that whole unified theory of mine that I came up with years ago, humans may be smart, people are stupid. I think I should also add in, so just don't weep for the stupid. Don't weep for the stupid because you'll be crying all day.
Yeah, but that's the thing, guys. You want to get into content creation, get into content creation. Live stream, enjoy yourself. Just enjoy the ride and everything. And if people come along and they try to give you a hard time or whatever, if you don't have thick skin, definitely like try to like grow that thick skin. And if you've already got it, well, you know what? Who's stopping you? Just don't let any person like come by and just with like something that is just mediocre and just mundane and just pathetic as just a dislike on a stream. Don't let them stop you from enjoying what you're doing. Like I said, I've been mobbed, cyber harassed. I've definitely been through some of the worst in the streaming community. I'm hoping at some point maybe I'll actually be out there enough to actually kind of like put my story more out there for people who have been through similar stuff, so they know they're not alone and there's someone who actually understands and hopes that they get through their own situations or have coped or continued and hopefully haven't given up on streaming or just life itself due to what others have put them through. So I've been through like mob cyber harassment or whatever. What is a dislike on my stream gonna do to me? Hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I really hope that my words right here were encouragement to those who may have been dealing with similar things or who want to get into content creation, have heard it's a tough thing, that people can be rude and all that, and basically saying, hey, don't let that stop you. Do what you enjoy. You got one life. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, definitely appreciate like, comment, and share. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate it as well. Since we are coming about 1,000 subscribers on here.
And
yeah,
you
I had a
got
lot
your
of fun.
watch hours in. Like, you just need that last like little chunk of subscribers too. Like, you're getting real close.
And yeah, in the end, I had fun with my friends tonight. That's what matters the most. I'm gonna continue to have fun with my friends. I'm gonna continue to have like fun, with each stream. And I'm doing this knowing that chances are the next stream, this person's gonna dislike that one too, and I don't care. I'm still gonna go live. I'm still gonna smile. I'm gonna make my cheesy jokes. I'm gonna be unapologetically myself. And
see, I'm glad I have you guys in my corner. Like, today is my 1-year anniversary, like posting content on YouTube.
So go follow her, Roach, if you haven't yet.
The only reason
some
why
love.
I have managed to get this far on it is because I have you guys in my corner. Like, you guys, y'all let me jump in playing, when, like, before I even felt okay with, like, recording and stuff on my own. You guys let me jump in on the grounded stuff. Y'all let me jump in on a lot of the other multiplayer, kind of getting used to, like, the gaming in a live type situation. And y'all just were like so encouraging to me that like by the time I felt like okay enough to like okay, I'm going to actually record my content and like I'm actually going to put it out there, like you guys have picked me up on like every one of the longest days, and you guys are why I give it my all every single day I go live. Every single day I'm working on like other content stuff because like I want to make this work not just for me, but like if somehow like my stuff gets up a little bit more, like I want to drag you guys up with me, like full on, like, you know, the joke about the infinite ladder, like I pick you up, you pick me up, we'll reach the sky together. Like I'm just really really happy that I have you guys here on like this whole crazy adventure, like jumping into YouTube stuff. Like I
Definitely.
got lucky because like you guys, y'all have been doing this. Y'all have seen some of the best and some of the worst stuff like so far already, and like y'all like always like help me out when I need it and everything like that. And the only reason why I've done as like well as I've done on being able to keep up and like keep going is because of y'all. Like not just like everyone else who supports me, but like especially because of like, you know, you and like Mac and like Eldronox and like everyone. And
Yeah.
like I would not have been able to do this without y'all. Like at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad that I
We're
don't
here-
have to do this alone.
Here to support
Like
each
I
other.
work at a thick skin and everything like that. But like it's great when like you're not alone on the journey, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, things obviously got like pretty emotional here tonight, Rogues. I definitely ain't gonna say heated because I'm not mad. Basically, just like again, I made it very apparent to this person, like, okay, you know, you want, yeah, you know, you got my attention, but unfortunately, it's basically like the kind of attention where, you know, that's similar to like what a court jester gets. You know, what a court jester doesn't have the attention they get. You know, you're gonna make a fool out of yourself on my streams or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna be something I'm gonna do every time because I know the chances are this person might actually be like, oh well, yeah, I did that. You know, I pushed the point he actually had to call me out on stream and everything. And you know, like I
The
said,
thing
it was
is,
basically.
we're calling it out not for the person who did the thing, but for those who might need to hear it on the lesson on the, you know, don't take it to heart thing. We're not doing it
Yeah, it's
for the
basically
guy
like,
who like
yeah,
tried to
basically
do
just
this.
put it
It's
up
not
there.
for them at all.
Yeah, it's basically like I just put it up there. It's like at the end of the day, I could go through like, you know, the 900 and some streams I've got or whatever. To kind of give you guys like one more example of things right here. Just to kind of like, you know, hit this point home on this. Dislikes. This person came to my stream tonight doing this, just like they've done the past few streams. I'm going to show you guys like a little something over here. Give you an idea on what you should focus on when it comes to content creation on your own. So like I said, I'm not a big channel by any means whatsoever. I'm not. But when I first started out, I had like, you know, some stuff that I did that I've kind of like, you know, take a little bit of pride on because I think of like the people it helped. So just showing you right here. We're going to like scroll down real quick. Yeah, this one right here. Probably like my most viewed video on my channel from 10 years ago. 29,000 views. Farming Leviathan Treasure Room. Yeah, so as you can see, 227 likes on this. But, and this isn't the gloat. It's basically kind of like hit a point across. Now I'm going to go to my YouTube studio, right? I'm going to go over to content, and then we're going to do Borderlands 2. We're going to do this. Actually, not that. Like, just do Borderlands because it's not loading correctly. Okay, we'll just do, hang on, we'll just do like this. Okay, so just kind of like just scroll on over here. And this is basically just to hit like a massive point across here as well. So again, one of my very first videos I did. Once it kind of loads. And you'll see like some others here too. So 240 likes, 13 dislikes. For the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff, 7 dislikes on that. Here's the main devs. So you go over here to the Farming the Leviathan Treasure Room. 227 likes, 19 dislikes. This one right here, 6 dislikes. I've got dislikes on my stuff dating back to where I barely had like probably like 100 subscribers on this channel and everything. I mean, it's been a very slow growth with my channel. I'll say that. You know, I don't really play like trending games a whole lot. Like basically there are things I probably could have done to make my channel grow a little bit quicker, but I've always like done things to beat my own drum. But you guys can see right here, you know, basically 29,000 views, 123 comments. It's my most commented video. And it's got like, you know, a bunch of dislikes on it. But you want to know what I focus on? I'm going to go into this right here. The main focus for me on this is there's a time I go back through the comments and I see things right here where a lot of people, this is like my most comment on video. And yeah, there's some that basically they were stuck or whatever. But, and you know, and basically you see like a lot of this is basically me going in and trying to like help them and all that. And people basically, you know, there's a lot they're saying, thanks, man, awesome, things like that. And that to me is, for me, is what I focus on, not the dislikes or whatever, you know, basically
Yeah.
just knowing that at least I did something that kind of like, you know, was able to help these people out. Even if it was just like a little 9-minute video showing them like a little glitch on how to go and get extra loot in Borderlands 2 after a point where they're locked out. That's the main thing you want to focus on with your channel. You know, sometimes people come in and basically enjoy your content, you know, and actually, and either vocal or not. If you got like people that are actually just in your stream just watching and they're not saying a word, be thankful for them. They're still in that stream watching your
They
content
took
when
the
they
time
could
out
be.
of their day. They could have been doing anything else.
Yeah, they got that sacred time that they're not gonna get back that they could be using to watch any other, you know, streamer on YouTube or Twitch or wherever, but they're there, you know, watching your content. You know,
And
appreciate
that's why
them.
we do this.
Appreciate them. Put that first before anyone is gonna go and dislike your videos or whatever, or dislike your streams and everything. 'Cause at the end of the day, some person who takes like a few seconds to dislike a video or say, "Oh, this sucks" or whatever, this beats that every time. Even though like a lot of this is still like
Absolutely.
8 years, and the person right here saying YouTuber takes time to reply to subscribers. Gonna let my old buddy sub, bro. By the way, I think it's patched. He didn't have to let anyone know. He didn't have to let anyone else know about me or whatever. As long as like, you know, and I was basically just replying because I felt like was just common courtesy. I know that if I ever actually did like really take off with this channel or whatever, if by some miracle I did that, it'd be hard to comment back to people, but I'd still want to at least try to and let them know, hey, I'm here, and at least on my streams, try to do what I'm doing right here, at least trying to give like some kind of air saying, you know, hey, even if I can't reply to everyone, I'd still want you guys to know I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All
My
the
favorite thing
cheesiness.
is lately is like being told that I highlighted like, you know, an underrated gem again when it comes to games, because like I'm always digging into like something that I found somewhere or like highlighting a nostalgia game, and every time I hear someone come in going that, oh, I missed this game, you know, oh, I need to go play this game again, or the, oh, I didn't see this game, now I need to go play it, like, God, I love that feeling. That is one of my favorite feelings so far on all this. Is those
And like I said, and that's what you got to focus on. You know, the people that really do make you grounded, you know, help you feel grounded compared to those that like try to uproot you with like a spoon. That's how I basically say, you know, you got people right here. Focus on the ones that try to plant the seeds, like, you know, for basically plant the seeds for like hopefully like, you know, for that basically for roots that dig deep, stand firm, and basically, you know, reach up to the sky. That makes any sense compared to those that come along and try to root up like, you know, your tree with a spoon or something. That's basically like how I look at the whole thing. But yeah, kind of like I already did my outro earlier, and we kind of like went back into rambling again, Rogues. But that's just the gist of it, you know.
We're bad about rambling some days, I swear.
I mean, it's just, you know, that's just the take on it. You know, I don't have time for, you know, things like that. I'm mainly focused on like, you know, just trying to like, you know, make people laugh. And I know I'm not like the most I'm not a viral content creator. I'm not like, you know, big. I'm not Queso. I'm not like Dashy or Markiplier or anything like that. Like I said, I don't care to be.
Moon Dragon. Sorry that you're coming in like the very last few minutes of the stream. But
so happy to have you here anyway.
Go back and check the rest of it at least.
But that's the thing. It's just, you know, no matter what, where, you know, I want to.
Friendly idiots who have way too much fun with video games some days.
Yeah,
like I said,
you're just having fun
transparent about. I've been transparent about wanting to possibly make something of my content creation. I really would like to, you know, but at the same time, I've also tried to make sure that I stay grounded on, like, you know, rooted and humble in regards to, like, you know, where I started and all that. I mean, it's been tough trying to rebuild after, like, you know, me being mobbed, cyberbullied. Those can check my website for the whole story behind that. But the main takeaway from it all is just that, you know, content creation is fun, but it also definitely can have like things that can make it very difficult. So you have to have thick skin. If you can basically get over those hurdles and enjoy content creation and just basically let a lot of stuff slide off your back, like I basically showed I did tonight.
Sorry to interrupt on this one, but you're welcome to study any of our stuff because Well, we're not exactly experts at playing Phasmo. We've played a lot of Phasmo.
We are professional idiots when it comes to Phasmo.
So
But
someone new to Phasmo?
Oh, very new.
I don't know how
So-
we've gotten perfect runs on professional, but we're pretty good at stumbling our way into like how to do some of this stuff from time to time. If
Oh, yeah.
anyone
If
needs
anything,
help,
we're-
more than...
We're not experts, but we just know how to stumble into wins.
Oh yeah,
But-
Or
we're the
also
best,
stumble into
we're
death.
the best worst crew in the galaxy.
What advice I can give you, like
professional
starting off
goofballs,
Moondragon?
that's really about it.
Best bits of advice, because if you actually just start playing this, like after the most
Mhm.
recent like update, one thing I can definitely say is if you do by chance play with people like in random lobbies or whatever, don't let anyone like make you feel bad if you actually want to like start off mainly on the truck and everything. Like like Amber here is basically like our resident truck goblin, as we call her. She usually she'll go in there, but a lot of times like she'll focus on the truck. Work your way. If you
Anything,
actually,
she's
I don't know,
our-
like, if it's-
She's basically our, man behind the
Curtain.
screen.
it's basically like
y'all know in like survival games, I'm your resource goblin. I'm like I'm good with the support role sometimes. I'm your support role
Yeah.
sniper kind of person.
If anything, mainly I
basically
am.
like
All I'm doing is like I'm the
Mhm.
devil-may-care madman who just throws everything he
You're
can at the
guy that we
wall,
need to
seeing
remember the medic
sitting
for.
there.
Yeah, basically, it's just like, the pretty much what I can say is that if you're just getting in the fast mode, 'cause I don't know if it's like, mainly, I know some they're just like trying to get into this game, and also some horror games like are actually just really like scared or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, definitely. I mean, I don't know if it's like, I would say like best advice that if by chance, you try to play this and you're scared to go inside for extended periods, definitely start out in the truck. Obviously, there are people out there I think that play this that basically try to pick at those that that stay in the truck or whatever, and definitely don't let anyone make you feel bad for that. Everyone has to like start off like at their own pace and everything. What I can pretty much definitely say is that there's nothing wrong with starting out on amateur. Like we could probably go like higher difficulties, but we stick to professional because that's where we like enjoy playing. Definitely stick to amateur. Practice a lot on Tanglewood. Tanglewood's probably like the most like beginner friendly map you can do. Just like have fun with it over time. Like just take your time with it. It's one of those
Learn the
games where they
mechanics
put a
as
lot of
much
stuff.
as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
And
put
when you
a lot
finally
of
You'll
stuff out
definitely figure
there.
out which tools you're best with over time for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely like Phasmo's definitely got a learning curve to it. It's definitely playable solo. I don't know if you got like a group of friends to play with and everything, but just make sure like obviously best advice is that start out with the truck if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that. Start out on amateur, like play a lot on Tanglewood, just kind of like get practice and everything. And
Actually, I still need to
It's
go
like-
ahead and get my brother in doing Phasmo stuff too. Eventually,
the most recent update.
if we can get him in with all of our silliness, oh god, that's gonna be an interesting thing. Because now,
Your brother screams like a banshee.
yeah, that's like if you think, Amber, if you think Mask and I bicker back and forth, I haven't seen me and my
Oh,
brother
God.
yet.
So I'm gonna be sitting there cracking the joke of the oh god, there's two of them.
Oh
But
no, at
no,
this
it's
point
just,
it's more like
Mm.
it's like he'd be the one trying to go in. I'm like, all right, be careful now. It's like we'll both be trying to like outdo one another just on pure chaos alone.
So stay in the truck when y'all get together. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Just for my own safety.
I mean, to be
Yeah, I
honest,
mean, at the
whenever
end,
I get scared, I mostly just
Mm-hmm.
I'll scream. I mostly just quick scream of
I scream
either
like
that or
a
just go ahead and
keyboard
just get
press.
completely
Y'all
like
see me
overwhelmed,
on
like
that
oh
shit, and
happened
then
there?
throw in several cuss words and stuff like that. At least y'all haven't seen me when I start getting into Cajun French and some of that shit.
Yeah.
If something gets me just right.
Yeah, but overall though, that's just basically. I know like tonight's stream just
Yeah.
definitely got like very emotional at the start and also the finish here, Rogues.
Yeah.
But as I said already, people are gonna be jerks online. A lot like at the end of the day, like a lot of like things depend on how you actually handle it. I mean, obviously there are gonna be situations you're gonna get in. Like I've dealt with. I mean, I'm not saying I'm invincible. I mean, the mob cyber harassment thing definitely took its toll on me mentally. I'm still trying to recover from that in a lot of ways and all that. That's the reason why I said like it kind of like
I mean,
goes
you
like
keep your friends close who keep uplifting you, so you can handle that too.
it's just kind of like the whole thing. I guess it kind of goes with like the whole live action Street Fighter thing. The day you
Mhm.
dislike, my stream was the most important day of your life, but for me it was Tuesday. But
Basically.
yeah, it's basically it's like I've been through so much like in my time live streaming that a dislike it's like not gonna make me it's not gonna like make me cry or whatever. I mean, it never has. Like literally when I first was doing dislikes.
Mhm.
Literally when I
the
was
first
first
time
doing
you were
Let's
doing
Plays, I had like
dislikes,
I had some people come in doing the same thing, and I actually would outright dislike my own Let's Plays, and then like say in the comments, it's like, okay, just so you guys know, I dislike my own video because it sucks so bad.
Mhm.
But also and like a thing is personally, whoever it is that did this tonight, they didn't even actually honestly deserve me to even acknowledge it. That's one thing I would kind of like say.
Yeah.
Also, do you
Oh
guys?
yeah, I mean,
You're in a similar
definitely.
situation. Don't even acknowledge it. I mean, I'm just doing it just because I'm just saying how stupid it is. Here it is, like we're in 2026 or whatever, and people are 2025, 2026.
2025.
Yeah, 2015 with hoverboards and like self-lacing shoes all over the place. Considering Back to the Future like told us basically foresaw that so well. The point is that
Oh yeah, it's just we don't see them all over.
Year is very year, and people keep doing the dumb.
it's just mainly like it's people for some reason still think that like dislikes like in 2025 or whatever are still like something that are gonna it's just gonna be like the end all be all and basically tear someone's channel down. And like I said, it doesn't bother me. I'm basically discussing it here for those like basically I just kind of say hey try to like just
That's like some
obviously,
well-deserved dislike.
Yeah.
We'll probably say something.
I mean,
But-
there's a difference in someone just trolling for the sake of trolling versus like needing to address something on your own end and everything.
yeah, and
We only
but that's
brought
the
it
thing.
up because like someone might need to hear it that trolls are gonna be trolls. Just keep having fun.
By
and
the
then
way,
the
I
factor
also
of, like,
forgot to. I don't mean to interrupt again. I just wanted to go ahead and say this. By the way, Moondragon, awesome name, mainly because I like me some dragons.
Yeah. Oh.
Given
Don't get me started on dragons. I got my little rainbow 3D printed dragon, like all kinds of cool little dragon stuff.
I mean,
like,
heck,
all
I
over
got a
the
Flygon
place.
thanks to Amber.
Yes, I got it in Japan.
But yeah, it's just mainly
I didn't enter
no,
dragon
'cause I
here.
keep on. I know we're about. I think we've been down this topic for about like 30 minutes now. But yeah, the main thing is it's just
yeah.
that like the only reason I'm kind of really bringing it up is because I think I have like a pretty good idea on who the person is. It's one of like two people. I got like a pretty good guess if it's like one of like two people in general. So that's one reason I'm bringing it up. Just saying, look, y'all need to just get over it. It's not affecting me. You're wasting your own time and everything. Dress yourselves. I mean, because one of them in question or whatever, like I said, if it one person I think it could be or whatever, it's basically someone who's like tried to like insert themselves into friends groups of people like that some of us know and all that. It's kind of like a sense of them being warned about how toxic this person is for the sake of trying to protect them. That's one like thing I think it could be, but also there's like another again the whole scenario that what Amber's been dealing with, someone who got mad because she blocked them over them acting stupid. And then afterwards, they decided, like, because she's basically like, I'm no longer on Blue Sky. She's kind of like posted about my streams here and there, and we think that it's a possibility that either, be it her, we think it could be that the person's following her on her YouTube channel, and then like they're seeing that when they go live, when she goes live, she's live with me, and they go and dislike my stream because originally they were like, really hitting her hard and everything, and now we feel like it could be a possibility.
Like, kind of weirdly bothered about like horror games and stuff like that, and I was just like, it's just a game. It's not that deep. And then
like,
I ended up having to block them because it's just like they kept like getting freaked out about me playing a horror game. It's just like it's just a game. It's just a video game.
And it's literally just like at the end of the day, it's like if someone's doing something you don't like, whatever. Well, here's like the best advice. Obviously, just unfollow them, block them or whatever, or just distance yourself from them. Mute them if you got to, and move on. No one is like basically asking you to kind of like stay there and keep like seeing what the content that they enjoy and everything. You know, if they're playing a horror game, that's their choice to play a horror game. If they're
Mhm.
like, you know, doing this or doing that, as long as it's not hurting anyone else, that's their choice. You know, you don't get to dictate someone else's life just
Mhm.
because they don't play like the same games you play or this or that or whatever. You know, the thing about it is the very person played the same things, watched the same stuff, listened to the same music or wherever.
I
The
think
world
it'd
would
be
be like a
boring
lot.
if everything was the same.
Oh, it's just,
Yeah, I mean,
you
things be a
know,
lot easier, but it's get mundane.
Mhm.
but no, it's whoever it is, you know, like I said, I'm basically addressing it all right here. You know, it's for two reasons. One, just to say to like, you know, if it's one of those people, you know, that's like,
Mhm.
yeah, you're not being as clever as you think you are, if it is one of them. But also on this other note, it's like, you know, even
Mhm.
still, it's not bothering me. You're not tearing my life down or whatever. You're not tearing me down. I'm still gonna do what I enjoy. While also basically putting this all out there, kind of like taking like what they try to bake as a negative event. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go and like dislike his stuff and it's gonna tear him down. It's like, no, actually, I'm gonna use you trying to dislike my streams or whatever to hopefully try to build others up and give others advice and do something
Yeah.
positive for others that, you know, that hopefully want to get into content creation. Tell
Mhm.
them, you know, don't let, you know, basically the way I'm doing this right here or whatever, not letting it bother me, hopefully go into live stream with that same mindset. You know, basically in the
Mhm.
sense of just going in, enjoying yourself, and not letting like, you know, someone not liking your content make you pack it in. Don't ever let anyone do that because you know, no person
Mhm.
should be, you know, as someone like I said,
Mhm.
when I dealt with the mob cyber harassment and the people involved in that tried their best to like, you know, make me quit streaming. They tried to get me kicked off the site that I was on. You know, I lost a lot of friendships because of it because they were going around spreading lies about me and everything. Again, it's all in detail on my website. Was a very screwed up situation. I hope no one ever has to go through. And they really did try to like destroy my dream and to keep me from live streaming and make me quit, and I didn't. And take it from me, guys. It's not. I still am not where I want to be as a content creator or where I want to be in life.
Mhm.
But I kept going. I, you know, try to focus as much as I could on like, you know, people that really did, you know, support me. And I did something that like people like thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it, and that's basically become a YouTube partner last year. I mean, yeah, I'm not making big bucks. I'm not like, you know, famous or anything, but you know, it's something I did after a lot of people tried to destroy that. And I said, guess what? Y'all tried to stop
Mhm.
me, but I, you know, I kept going and I did it. And
Mhm.
while like some of them are actually, you know, basically, you know, trying to like mass follow people on social media and trying to like, you know, take other shortcuts to get by. And
Mhm.
at least I can say that what
You
I got
reach the
was me
goal
through
by
me
being
was through
yourself.
me being authentic. So
Mhm. At the end of the day, all
just
you can do is be yourself.
but final words, rogues, because my throat's
Mhm.
starting to get dry here. Don't let
Yeah.
anyone,
Long
you
with it, trying
know,
to take that
don't,
out.
yeah, don't let anyone like you stop. Don't let anyone stop you from doing what you enjoy. Don't let anyone like
Yeah.
stop you from if it's content creation, artwork. You know,
Mhm.
you want to do art, content creation. You know, even designing
Follow
video
your
games.
heart,
Like,
his dreams.
just pretty much just let you know, just don't let anyone stop you from doing what you enjoy doing. Anyways, guys, I don't know what my next stream is going to be. I'm thinking I might shoot for some this weekend for some more multiplayer stuff if we can. Since
Ooh,
Amber was
I'm
having
down for that.
since Amber was having problems.
Multiplayer.
The only thing is I don't think Mac's going to be available this weekend. Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly,
Mac won't be.
I'll be
Mm.
this
There
weekend will be
may be a
my
multiplayer.
3-day work weekend.
There may be a multiplayer stream this weekend. There may not be. I'm not entirely sure. Also, we'll see how things go. But I do have some stuff on the pipeline as far as things I'm going to be putting together. I'm working on my next highlight montage for you guys.
Ooh.
One I think people may enjoy. Let's just say for those who watch my Dragon's Dogma 2 playthrough, about 189 clips of that to sort through. I'll be trying to hopefully get that up sometime soon. Well, I talked to people about Dragon's Dogma 2, like, you know, during one of my Power Watch Simulator streams. They seem like they really wanted to actually try the game out. So I'm going to let them see what it's like, you know, to go from
Yeah,
All I
Goblin
gotta
first
see
Slayer.
is
experience.
you and that Sphinx and some very confused faces.
But yeah,
I will
between
never forget that moment.
so that and other stuff on the pipeline as far as like what's next. Next, I'm gonna be streaming. Starting in the beginning of August. Also, of course, like you know, me soon, like hopefully the next few weeks, probably start August. You know, streaming on Moonbeam like full time, which I was actually streaming on Moonbeam tonight as well. As always, if you guys haven't checked out Moonbeam yet, definitely go do so.
Moonbeam is pretty sweet so far.
It's definitely very early. I won't even actually link
Mhm.
my. Well, I guess I'll link my channel here. Just you know, because I just wanted to kind of like just link the site, but
Mhm. I like what they're
yeah,
doing so far with the building it up.
yeah. And another thing is kind of like goes hand in hand with this: the fact that Moonbeam is actually a site that's trying to combat one of the very things I've been talking about here,
Mhm.
which is online bullying and everything. Obviously, like going and just trying to randomly dislike someone's streams just for the sake of trying to tear them
Mhm.
down, that's a form of bullying. and also just the cyber harassment I dealt with. That's one reason I got behind Moonbeam, because they are really like trying to combat things like that. I'm really hoping the site takes off. That's my profile on there if you guys want to check it out. Still a very new site, very needs a lot of work and everything. But again, it's a new site that just launched like a few months ago. So be fair with them and be kind. Check them out. Hopefully, anything you actually like to see on there, definitely offer like basically give like
kind of like a cross between streaming and like a Discord server thing with the realms.
Yeah, but pretty much
event
just
going on.
it's like kind of like give suggestions or whatever, and tell them what you like to see and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be like streaming on there full time, like starting in August as well. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if there'll be a stream this weekend or not, but I will be back to streaming full time on Monday as I get back into Doom: The Dark Ages. But yeah,
And I'll be on my stuff on Tuesday again with more the Monster Care Simulator.
but again, if anyone does want to get into content creation, like I said, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna like sit there and say oh, it's as easy as people like want to believe it is, which is that you just go live.
It's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it.
Like basically, it's not like in the sense of like like what some people like hope it is and go into it thinking it is, which is just I'm gonna go live, play a game that's popular or whatever, and then watch the follows come in. I'm gonna get like very rich and and popular from it really quick. It takes hard work. Some people say streaming is not a job. It definitely can be like very like brutal at times, but it definitely is like something that it's as long as you stick to it, it can be very rewarding. You just gotta like just enjoy yourself. Try not to get like too far in the whole like daily grind mindset. It is a hobby. I want to make a career out of this, but I also still try to see it as a hobby and me share my love of video games and other stuff with people. But wherever it is you go with live stream, if you do decide to get into it, don't forget your roots, because a lot of people this day and time definitely do that. They try to treat it as a competition, and I'm not like I said, I'm not here to compete with anyone. The only thing I want to try to compete with is who I was yesterday, in hopes that I can actually be a person that's actually better at making my viewers laugh than I was last time. So until next stream, Rogues, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. My throat's dry. Hope you guys like what I said, like you guys, that hopefully helps those that want to get into this. And I'll see you guys next stream, be it if it's this weekend or Monday. But until then, take care, much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.
By the way, Dragon,
either I'm gonna have fun jumping in on like some Discord watching stuff, or I'm jumping in on some.
As long as you get the bone, I think it really wouldn't matter too much.
But see you.
If you ever do find it, or make sure you have your camera at the ready. And if not, I mean, at least this way you still get the bone evidence in. Anyways, there's not much I can really add on what he's.
Some days.
Yep. Just make sure it ain't a phony bony. Then they'll just be baloney. With that, I gotta go ahead and start ending my stream. So, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Mickey 343. I don't know. Yeah, there ain't much really I could say to add on what Mask was talking about, as well as what Amber was saying too. So, really, all I can just say is just be kind. Be kind to people. Don't be too naive with them, but at the same time, don't just go ahead and let everybody else's bad attitudes just rule how you feel or how you do. Be yourself. Have fun. Have fun with people who want to have fun with you. Really about it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Mickey43 here, bringing you all some Phasmo alongside
Mass Mayor
and number 17.
Yeah. And if you could also probably give some love to Eldrinox too, though he wasn't here today. He's always like one of the other guys that's plays Phasmo with us too, as well as has. He also plays a lot of games with us as well. So show him some love too, because I've got everybody linked down in the description below. Go ahead, give them some love. And thank you so much, Moondragon, for that one.
I still love the username.
Oh yeah. Hey, like I said, I'm a Dragon fan. Dragon for the win. Right now I'm wearing Crest of Hope from. By the way, still looking forward to Digimon Time Strangers. Alright, enough of that. Anyways, if you like my type of content, please go ahead, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Share it if you can. Share it if you want to. Get the word out as much as you can. If you want to keep up with any of my hit the notification bell so to keep up with any new videos that'll either go live or any new streams that'll be scheduled in the future. Need to go ahead and start working on some videos to actually go live. Because, if anything, I kind of coming up with like a bit of a release schedule in a sense of like whenever I'm have to be away for like a prolonged period of time, I can at least have some type of content at the ready. This way I can keep going, because lately I've been kind of slacking on content releasing, mainly just doing streams. And to be honest, tomorrow's probably not going to be any better because like just because of like how late everything is. I might actually take tomorrow off. Need to do some more Kingdom Hearts stuff. I need to do more Kingdom Hearts 2, but at the same time I also need to prioritize at least like a relaxation time and trying to get other things taken care of too. So while I hate to do this, yeah, there's going to be a Kingdom Hearts stream tomorrow. There will be when I come back. Anyway, I'm going to try to make sure I get at least 2 streams out on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to try that. I'm going to hold myself to it as much as I can. If I don't, please don't hate me too much. Anyways, if you want to keep up with any of my social medias, I have Facebook and Blue Sky down in the description below. If you don't do either one of them, that's fine too. I just do community posts here on YouTube, so this way you can keep up with any of my social media or any of my behind the scenes shenanigans there too. I think all that said and done. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.